we destroyed the griffin, collected the stuff. That's what happened at the beginning of the last session, and we went back to town, and we told them we killed the griffin. They celebrated. They gave us free horses, but no monetary loot. We then decided, after getting a official letter, to go to the mountains, to this blockade thing. We then traveled for a while, and then went up the mountain, and now we're fighting a troll. And that's effectively what happened.
And not one of us thought to bring winter gear.
I probably should have been the one to tell it all, because I've even wrote down the names of everything. And
Yeah.
Like this town to this town to this town.
He doesn't need that.
I have to note, you're not sure it's a griffin because a griffin implies 2 halves, and that creature most definitely had 5 halves.
I'll have you know it only had 3.
Yes, but it grows.
It only had 3.
It mutates. Okay, so we are starting round 3, having been assaulted by some icy creature up in the mountains. Snow is blowing, rain is falling, and we start off with Boars, who is first. As you see the creature vomit an icy cascade of bile, and both the wizard goes down and Oswald collapses as well. Although at least at first it didn't appear that he took significant damage. But he staggers and falls, leaving only Jarman to defend the group.
Can I get my
I think
XP?
so, but I'll check.
Yeah, you already have it.
Literally wobbling my arm is not
Did you use
25.
Oh, is that 25? I
You
should
should
do
have
that.
one. It's under the green.
Literally wobbling my arm is not floppy.
I can fix it.
I will pray. That's what I do.
Better pray pretty hard. Why is yours a different color?
Well, that worked.
I did do good.
I noticed this last one. They put in this weird orange one.
So I'm going to
Affect
target 3
Oh
people.
no, that does not.
Okay. Who are
I'm
you going to give a blessing of fortune to?
giving it
The troll?
to no. I guess I'll give it to
Halfling could use a blessing.
yeah, it's fine with you. And then I'll apply it to Ben, I guess.
Yay.
Was
Okay.
thinking me, but that's not going to be helpful.
Okay. Do I need to apply it?
Nope.
Okay.
Good. It's on.
You guys all have blessing of fortune, so your next roll that you
Your
choose
next-
to, you can re-roll.
Next failed roll, you can reroll.
Yay.
If I remember correctly, but I'll double check that.
That was only a skill test.
Any attacking is skills test.
Is it attacking considered? Okay. That's why I never. Because I had that, I think, with Friedrich, now that I think about it. But I never used it because.
Yeah, your target's next failed test may be rerolled. The reroll must stand.
Okay, cool.
So.
Okay.
I have more traits than I've ever.
Gordon.
Okay. Gordon
Where'd my character-
is
Yeah.
going to stay in the back, or stay back there, and take a shot at the troll. Or whatever this creature is. Probably troll.
Okay.
Wow.
Did you include cover?
It should automatically.
No, it does
No.
not include cover automatically.
No.
And that's a
Okay.
miss.
So no, that's still a hit at 83 versus the 75.
Oh. Why do I think it was 10 for every person in
And why is it
combat?
saying it's plus 0 successes?
Because it has a base of 0 and a weapon of 9.
Size modifiers result in a success. SL becomes plus 0.
Yeah.
So I guess it fails.
No. Size modifier resulted in a success. It would have still resulted in a success, so the SL becomes a 0.
Oh.
So it still hits for 9 points. It's just going to take it because it's not going to bother to dodge. It has really horrible dodge ability. Takes 4 points in the arm.
Okay. It's gonna start reloading. Or
Okay.
whatever.
Oswald, I will drop from the combat as he fades from existence.
He fainted.
And that takes us to Heinrich.
Okay. I will. Well, no. I'm already in point blank range. I shall take a Yeah, I'll do a cold shot on the head.
Okay.
It's terrifying when you just hear clickety clackety.
I'll just make it a hard test to do the -20 for a cold shot.
Okay.
So
Oh, nice.
That is a hit.
I don't know if there's a way for you to adjust it so its hit location is head.
Well, it won't apply to the damage. Let me see if it can. Well, it just takes it. So the damage ends up being the same, but it takes a critical against the head. So
Nice.
the
Yeah,
appropriate
that's a
table.
And you got a 66.
Oh, this is Rolemaster.
Okay. You
Well,
shoot it square in the nose, cracking its nose.
Okay.
This poor thing's face is just
Yeah.
mutilated.
This was a heavy crossbow bolt.
From you ripping its
Yeah.
jaw off with a sling.
Not my best call.
Yeah, which I put right back on because it just fucking
Okay.
regened it.
Alan,
I'm stunned. Does that go away at the start?
you make a willpower check. Cool test.
But it was unconscious. Didn't you take yourself out of the battle?
Nope. I'm
No,
out of fate
He
points.
doesn't have any permanents.
Oh.
Yeah.
And stun does not naturally go away.
Right. You take end of the round. You make a challenging endurance test.
Endurance.
Endurance.
At the end of the round?
End of your action. You get a challenging endurance roll.
That sucks. And it's resolve that allows you to ignore is it?
Mhm.
The thing.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
use
have
my
any of those
result
left
point
either.
to ignore it for the round.
Okay.
Which,
Roll away.
yeah, I'm gonna attempt to crawl away.
Aren't you at 0?
I'm gonna call.
Can
I don't think you can do anything.
I don't know how this mechanic is work.
Let me double check.
If he's a 0, then he's unconscious, right?
No.
Yeah.
He's not unconscious.
Crits what caused you to go unconscious.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
No.
because it's always iffy, and we always have a different. I mean, most of the time people don't go down at 0. They tend to spend fate, so it doesn't come up that much.
Yep.
I'm pulling it up.
If you have 0 wounds remaining, you can only crawl.
Okay.
From the prone condition, though.
Okay. Move 5 feet.
It's half your movement.
Are you going to crawl away with haste and take the attack?
Okay then.
You're engaged.
5 feet, and then is there not? Then I can take the secondary action.
Well,
Movement's only -10.
based on the mechanics of the 5 foot and attacks of opportunity, a crawl would still allow that attack of opportunity.
Okay.
So I let you take a full round 5 foot crawl if all you're trying to do is get away safely as best you can. But it's the same thing if like Matt turns tail and runs, or the creature turns tail and runs. If it goes more than the 5 feet, it gets attacked by everybody.
That's fine. The matter I'm looking at is great. I spend turn to go 5 feet, and then do I not get the second action to move 5 feet again?
No, because you're crawling. That is not a valid 5 foot step. You can absolutely crawl. I mean, if you're crawling on the ground, you can crawl half your speed normally, but it's not a defensive move. It's like trying to run away from the combat versus step away from the combat.
Okay.
Okay.
What page did you find on it, just so I can reference it for the future?
I just straight looked at the prone condition.
Okay.
Yeah, I hovered over it and it popped up.
Okay.
Right. Typically, you can use it to stand up or crawl away at half your movement.
A lot of conditions.
Either one of those would functionally cause a attack of opportunity.
So you didn't find something that says at 0 hit points, this is what happens.
He goes down. All he can do is crawl.
It has a note specifically on it. If you have 0 wounds remaining, you can only crawl.
Right.
You cannot stand back up.
Right.
Crawl away.
Okay. German.
Fling bad.
Oh yeah.
All right, my turn's over.
Test, right?
Yeah, make an endurance roll.
So I could theoretically take a step somewhere, right?
Do I take the penalty for stunned onto my endurance roll?
since he didn't do what I was
This
hoping.
game, man, I tell you, this game system.
Still
You
pass.
go down, you're fucked. You
Yeah.
got so
good
many
roll.
penalties
Yeah.
on you. It's
'Cause I
so
could
difficult to
Or
recover.
the stun thing, I could still defend myself, move at half speed. I just cannot take an action,
Okay.
so I can't attack.
Look at that. How noble of
Correct.
you.
Correct.
Now we're on a line.
Now I dodge. Or no, now I have endurance.
Yeah, at the end of a round, yes, you make an endurance roll, including the penalty for being
There's
stunned,
a cooldown on that vomit.
and then the modifiers you might have.
And you also have the reroll.
You do.
I made it.
Good
Yeah,
job.
not a problem. So your stunned is gone.
Are you injured?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Laughable.
Tolman.
I will step forward and I'm going to combat medicine him.
Okay. Did you see that note I sent you earlier?
I did.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
But I don't have battle tongue, so I can't do.
Yeah, it would take your round to communicate. Yes.
That's fine.
Oh, there.
And of note is the stun, for future reference, I mean, none of them used them. But for the stun, because it's not a psychological condition, you can burn the resolve to remove 1 for 1. So if you only had the 1 stun condition, you could burn the resolve instead of ignoring it, just get rid of it.
Oh yeah, I would totally.
I didn't have any result
I mean, it doesn't change the result.
in the
because
future.
I
Yeah.
succeeded, but yeah,
It doesn't change the result in this
It's all
case, because I know you guys wanted to.
regardless of amount of resilience,
I'm looking at the math.
Yeah.
Because I have a plus 10
so
for
I don't get that result back.
my
Apron.
apron, thank you. And
Fancy
I'm
apron.
not hurt or any penalties, so. Alright, let's go. Let's see how this goes.
Not one.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Well done, Dad.
Well, okay, so you just healed,
9 plus your intelligence.
working on it. I'm doing the maths.
I'm fully healed.
14 points.
And that's the only time you can heal me during this fight, right?
Yep. That's it. And I think after the fight, too, right?
Yeah. For
Yeah.
a,
You
for
are
a,
healed.
for a scene,
Yeah.
effectively.
Good job, man.
He just doused me in a whole bunch of whatever.
Why did you
Holy
stop
water.
getting mad?
Just
He puts the
urinate
knife
on your
away.
ankle.
Yeah. Boris.
Okay, Boris is going to take a step here to get into point blank range. And then he's going to take a shot at the troll. You go to combat tab. So why is this still short range?
Nice. Very nice roll.
Yeah. Good solid hit.
That's yeah,
Good
I guess
lord.
the body.
Okay.
It takes a critical, I guess.
Fucking
Because it goes down.
119.
Oh my god.
It's a large, and well, you did max out your bonuses at, what was it, 60?
60.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, I did this one. It didn't max it out, but he would only have a plus 40 if he stayed back. He had a plus 50 because he moved, and it's point blank.
Okay. It goes down as it gets quiet on this side of the fight. You hear notable noises on the other side to the west.
Wait, what? What?
Biscuit.
Biscuit.
I have hearing for the future. I don't have 6th sense or anything, but
I have 6 cents.
I have 6 cents.
Biscuit is going to run up
Wait, half the group
and
has
start
6 cents.
mauling the troll.
I do
on the
not.
ground.
Okay.
You're the other half.
I am 2 halves. Thank
Gobble.
you very much. Since gobble, I changed it for some reason. It's not popping up.
Never mind, I don't have 6 cents.
Gobble is going to move closer to the fire, and
I don't have it.
or I guess, yeah, that'd be embers of the fire,
Mm-hmm.
and see if you could see anything in the darkness to the west.
Okay. You see anything in the darkness to the west?
Get all of the acutes. Smell,
No.
sight.
Okay.
I didn't know if you'd allow me to make a perception check.
Nope. Not with the snow and the ice and the rain and everything else.
Do you have the capability of removing my vision?
Yes, everybody requested me to leave it.
Oh, okay.
Again,
It's not complete blind.
The blindness is because it's multi-level. It's your days. You cannot see properly, but you're not blind.
Right. I can mark blinded.
I thought I was
That's what
No, you're not.
distinctly blind.
No,
because of
it's layers. It's 10 levels of most of the conditions. At level 10 blind, you are fully blind. Otherwise, you just have a -10 on anything that requires sight.
Oh, he's
I
only
know.
at level 1 out of 10.
I disagree with that, given the description of the actual effect.
Well, my over argument then said, why would you have it layered? Because it's one of the layered conditions. You can have X blind conditions.
Okay.
I would think I think you can still see.
Stab.
I'm not saying you can see properly, or maybe be able to concentrate, but
Okay.
Computer just froze up.
Okay. There you go. You're blind.
Alt F4. See what happens. See if you can close that window. Nope. It's locked up.
Did I?
Control Alt Delete.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's froze.
Okay. This
Power cycle.
creature moves into the light, at least for some of you, and then takes a claw strike at that horse.
Oh, I knew that was gonna happen.
We have horses on the map.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see them.
Neither
Yeah,
can
you
I.
know they're there. Oh, well, there goes that fucking horse.
Yep. Hit the head.
Yeah.
Oh, 9.
9 points after the effects to the head of the horse.
They took it.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure horses are pretty tough.
The draft horse specifically is pretty tough. They have 26 wounds. The riding horse, all the horses have 26 wounds.
It's silly. There are characters that have a lot more than that.
Not in this group.
Not in this group, but how much did you have? The
40.
dwarf? 40, yeah. You're tougher than a horse.
Almost tougher than 2 horses.
Fucking nuts. Oh, come on, Sean!
You hear screams from the other horses further back. And then we go to Boars.
Not mine, him.
Got it, guys.
Blessing of protection on the horses.
Can you kick me from the game?
Yeah. You're done.
Was it XPO that you had banned with your company?
I'm done.
Or
We don't
Just
use
move.
Yep.
cheap
Okay.
horse. We don't use XPO.
Gordon.
Challenger.
Okay. The lantern on the ground
I think that's
is that a storm lantern or a regular lantern?
I wish I could ban.
Um,
There's another one we.
Central?
Saya.
Storm?
Oh, yeah, that's
S-A-I-A.
right. They showed up today. 5
Storm
pallets.
Lantern.
2 of them were smashed.
Storm Lantern.
Okay.
Destroyed, like,
Yeah.
in 6
Can't
months, I
get all the way
destroyed
over there, but
13
he's going
pallets.
to run over there and attempt. It uses both of his moves to get
I
over
was gonna show
there,
pictures.
but
Go for it.
Luckily,
gonna
the
start,
material
I guess, picking
didn't
up
do.
the lantern.
Now, if it matters to you, the troll is twitching.
Hey, Nick.
Oh, yeah. I'm not fully blind.
Hey, what's up, man? Horse.
PC just cracked.
He's
just
gonna
crashed again.
go over here then.
See,
Okay.
just unplug it.
Heinrich.
Okay. Okay. I am going to. I guess. Yeah, I guess attempt to reload my heavy crossbow.
Okay.
To my character sheet open. Okay, this is the first time we did critical reload. We have a critical reload.
Okay, it doesn't matter. You
Did you
reload.
roll 66 again?
So you get 1 out of the 2 success levels. There is no
Okay,
crit for skills.
You said previously, like back all the way when we were doing the octopus fight stuff, that if I ever got a critical, which this is the first time ever that I have, that something would happen. Like,
Okay. So I'm fine in general with the concept of every roll has criticals if every roll has fumbles.
I mean, don't we kind of play that way?
generally that's my preference, anyways,
Yeah.
because you always have rare luck or really bad luck.
Yeah, slip off ladders, shit
yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So fine, it's loaded.
Okay.
Next skill roll, one of us
I-
die from some stupid
I'm perfectly
shit.
fine. I'm just making it abundantly
Fall
clear.
off the cliff or
I have
something.
no problem with that.
Yeah.
I was over here shaking my head. No,
I don't think we should do it either.
I've never had critical successes and critical failures on skills. Not even in Rolemaster. No such thing.
Rolemaster doesn't have criticals at that level. It has combat critical effects. That's it.
Correct.
So which I'm perfectly fine with too. Combat has criticals. You occasionally get a lucky strike and you get a critical effect. Otherwise, yeah. So no, you got one level of reload on it.
Okay.
Okay.
That's all I can do because I can't move.
Okay. Alan.
What had happened? Cry in pain.
Okay. What would you like to do for your other action?
Continue crying.
Okay.
Whimper in pain.
German.
Need to drop him from the instance.
I yelled something incomprehensible.
He's not on the instance.
According to the Long Indians,
Okay, with the expanded one, he might be.
he's on now.
Okay, I was going to say he wasn't on the list, but
Who?
Me.
I yell something incomprehensible because I don't have battle tongue.
yeah, nobody can.
Sheath my sword, pick up the lantern, and 5-foot step to here, with the idea of the lantern going in front of me. So hopefully it gives me 10 extra feet that way. Damn, still nothing. God, I hate being blind.
You
Tolman.
can't see that?
No.
Stupid humans with their limited vision.
I think it has to be you're within 50% of the.
My God, man.
Yeah, that's how all of my guys are also.
That can see basically the whole field.
Yeah.
I can too.
I can literally see the whole fucking map.
Why do you think he was moving one square at a time against the griffin?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
You hear munching or breathing. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Yeah, I'm on.
Fuck. All right.
It's just that halfling superiority.
So you have a busted ass arm. You're at 0 hit points. All right, I'm gonna combat heal him. Not that you're gonna be a combat effective even with hit
He's
points.
also blind and glowing with white eyes.
There's only so much a man can do in one round.
Oh,
Yeah,
see,
but
we
you're
got a light
scared
source.
of
You got
magic.
him.
Scared of
It's
magic.
Never
not
mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. Okay.
I
I'm
would say
going
you
to-
probably would not be willing to approach the wizard.
Oh, I'm already ahead of
He
you.
crawled towards you.
I'm ahead of you.
I swear, if he gets feared for this whole combat again, I'm.
Okay, so I'm gonna run to there,
Okay.
He already is feared.
and I'm going to sling.
The wizard.
Did I make the
No.
mistake of making
No.
paying attention to you?
I'm gonna point and scream troll.
Okay. That might be a smarter idea rather than attracting it. Boris. So Thad points somewhere over here, Matt.
Thank God we had horses.
Okay. Dog smell. I'm like, man.
Yeah, he smells.
Yeah.
This was a lot
It's
easier.
bat time for that dog.
What?
Boris
a lot easier
is
when we have
going
full
to.
Don't
Hold
crash
it,
again.
no.
Yeah. I'll
Boris
try
is
not
going to move over here
Hurry,
and
tabs
I
on that on
guess attempt to
Thank you.
at the end of that reload his crossbow with the -10.
Okay.
Did I seriously see
Nope.
the halfling go running off into the darkness?
You saw their halfling run off, yes, and then, well, I guess you don't know where he pointed at.
Oh,
You can't
Jesus
see him.
Christ, dude! Get some eyeballs!
No, you can see the halfling. He's
Yeah.
over here.
He's very dim.
Yeah, he's very dim for you.
Like I'm just a blob
see
of
the
where
half-light
Biscuits
there is.
chewing on troll meat.
It's quite convenient
What?
because
Gobble.
I look at my screen.
You can see the halfling, and you can see the shadow behind the
You can
halfling.
see like me.
I'm perfectly
Yeah.
fine with the visual influence.
I
Uh,
can see. I can see.
Go,
It's not like
Gobble
I'm sure
will-
you can find anyway.
Yeah.
Alright.
You can see the halfling and the shadow.
wait, hang on. Did he fire his crossbow?
They all did.
No, he didn't. Goble did not.
Okay.
Goble is going to step over here and just effectively, just executioner style, just nail another crossbow bolt in the head of the troll
Okay.
on the ground.
The dog is sitting there ripping at its throat and shit.
That doesn't stop it from regenerating, though.
Well, the idea of the reason
Do you
I
want me
did
to
it
roll?
was continuous damage on the troll to hopefully keep it from standing up until we can properly deal with it.
I'll go ahead and mark his crossbow as unloaded.
I'm not gonna have any horses after this, are we?
I'm gonna run over and start trying to help heal the horses.
Okay, does the draft horse fights off the troll?
Nice.
Totally how that would go.
That's why we keep draft horses.
That's right.
Come on, kick the troll off the edge.
God, the war horses. Wait. Keep in mind, one of them is a war horse.
I didn't put your war horse on the field.
Oh, okay.
Actually, both of them managed to fight off the trolls, so neither of them take any damage this round for some reason.
Refers to them with the wagon over.
You heard that, right?
Yes.
What?
Am I the only one that caught that?
Well, I caught it also.
Yeah. Board.
I didn't hear it.
Sounds of the winds and snow and everything. Boris.
I heard it as well. I can see it.
No. Oh, yeah.
You can too.
Can I if I zoom out?
Yeah,
Ah,
you can.
shiza.
Okay. Despite your crossbow bolt and the dog chewing on him, the troll that's laying on the ground, his eyes open up, and he starts moving again. He's not able to act right now. I understand you guys are doing damage to him, absolutely. That's how the mechanic works.
It's not Pathfinder or D&D type mechanic for the troll.
So, Boris, what would you like to do?
So
How are we gonna get through this?
We're not.
Easy.
We're gonna die.
I'm done. Can't
Okay.
do anything.
Okay. Gordon.
Gordon will.
I can't even bless because there's a blessing currently going.
Use your blesses!
Yes.
Gordon's going to drop
I've
his.
had one roll since the troll showed up.
I completely agree.
Oh, really?
It's not your fault. Every single one passed their skill test. So I'm like, okay, I can't bless anyone. Because all
I
three
rolled
of
an
you guys
odd
have to use
one.
them.
I'm not gonna complain about rolling an odd one.
Okay.
I'm not saying anything.
Real
It's
quick,
just-
how are we doing the shield mechanics? Like, is it you have to declare you block an attack with your shield to get the benefits?
No.
you just
Okay.
You get the defensive on everything, and it's just a regular weapon berry.
I just wanted to be sure.
Okay.
So can Gordon drop his crossbow, draw a sword and shield, and strike?
No.
No? Okay, then he's going to draw a
Drop his crossbow, you can draw his sword and shield.
What the hell is he swinging at? Oh, the one that's down. Okay.
No, that one. Okay, he's going to draw a sword and strike at. Attempt to hit
Okay, so no shield.
it. Yeah.
Okay?
Plus to melee, modifier, attack, sword, creature. Okay. There we go.
Yeah, you hit it. It attempts to parry as best it can. Takes a whole bunch of damage to his arm.
Critical for some reason?
Because it reached 0. It's how it always works, dude.
Yeah.
This is not new.
It's every time.
Whenever the message for the damage pops up to critical, when your attack does not, that's a death critical.
Correct.
Now you know.
That's why I'm in.
I did not know that.
And
I
knowing,
didn't know that. I haven't melee shit in
the
forever.
good news is knowing is half the battle, so you're almost there. Heinrich.
Sorry.
Okay.
They don't get the
Me.
reference. They've never seen
I
it.
resisted the urge to do it. I just want to point that out. It was in my head and already played, but no.
I'll attempt to finish reloading my heavy crossbow, I guess.
Go for it. You don't need to watch that movie.
The animated one?
No. Oh, the animated one's fine.
Oh yeah, the new ones are garbage. There's hot garbage.
Yes, your heavy crossbow is reloaded now.
I'll
Best part
yell
about it is
something
Channing
in
Tatum dies.
undistinguishable and a thumbs up to Gordon.
Okay. Alan.
So while I'm I am not dead or unconscious. I am just prone and I cannot stand up because I
Yep.
have 0 wounds.
Yep.
Then I'm going to attempt to crawl back to the troll.
Okay, but see, you crawl to the halfling, you may
You're
get
right.
stabbed.
Okay.
Crawl back to the troll, and that's the end of my action. I take it.
No, you
Okay.
don't have anybody attacking you. You can
I-
crawl normally.
I am going to attempt to cast sleep on the troll.
Okay. That seems... Okay, give it a try. Let's see how big your modifiers are.
All the modifiers.
Second one.
What's the winds of magic?
Let me make sure you can actually do that real quick first.
Regardless, it's going to be really hard to do, but the winds of magic are -4.
Wait, -4?
Minus
D.
4 SLs.
Oh.
Sleep would not gain benefit from the feathers, would it?
No,
It's
We've
not a
already discussed
it's
misdirection.
not a misdirect or illusion. So you have a base -40. You have -20 for being prone. You have your injury on your arm. You're blind, -10. Give me a roll.
-7.
How much would?
So good news is the injury for the arm doesn't matter because you can use the one hand.
Okay,
Yeah.
I buy that.
But let me check you can even do that when you're at 0 hit points because I thought it was you can only do a move action, not a
-7. Well, no, we have our maximum number of negatives, which is -30.
Which only apply to things that are on that table.
Never mind.
And it's SL
shut up.
negatives, which
Yeah.
also does not count.
Right, SLs do not count either.
I will stop talking now.
I mean, you can go ahead and do the roll.
Yeah,
Well,
give me a roll. Let's see how bad you get.
That way you can fumble another spell.
I'm good with that.
And explode.
Reiterate. No
So-
arm injury, but fatigue is -10.
Right, blind is another -10.
The blind's currently not on your character because it automatically got out. It automatically left because that's the standard mechanics for
The
blind.
default,
but
yeah, but you
have
are
a
blind.
different- Yeah.
You're blind semi-permanently because of the spell.
Yeah.
You have -40 because of the winds of magic.
Okay.
And
I disagree that prone would be an issue because the creature is also prone. I'm literally just reaching out and touching it.
but you're not. You're casting a spell with strong words and moving around. You have to actually cast gestures and dance, and you're prone.
Is it a touch spell?
Yeah.
Is part of the spell casting the
It's also a
Is it
petty
some-
spell.
fast hands is what I was thinking.
I
Fast
have,
hands.
I have fast hands, and it's a petty spell. So there's not meant to be that. It's not. Meant
It's
to
not
be as-
super dramatic, no, but laying down is not spellcasting defined based on the way the game has
What's
spellcasting.
the penalty for prone?
So prone, you've fallen, lost your grip or whatever. On your turn, you can move only the stand up for half your movement. You suffer a -20 to all tests of movement of any kind. An opponent may
It's
may
bonus
strike you
20.
at +20.
Right. It involves movement of any kind.
Unlike other conditions, prone does not stack. You lose prone when you stand up.
Sure.
Yeah.
So 20 for prone, 40 for winds of magic, 10 for blind. That's a 70.
But you cap out at 60 for
You cap out at 30 for anything that's on the table, which is combat effects, things like that. Other conditions can add additional onto
And
it.
there's a lot of talents and abilities where it gives you +1 SLs and minus stuff.
Right.
But keep in mind, the -40 is not a -40; it's a -4
4
SL.
SL, yeah.
which is the
yeah.
Okay, give me a roll.
I'm working on it. It's not letting me put that negative for some reason.
Okay, just put -7 SL.
Okay, so one timer that's on there is until you're healed at least 1 hit point, you cannot remove from prone condition. Worse, if you're not healed within a number of rounds equal to your toughness bonus, you will pass out gaining the unconscious condition.
Okay, so you pass out anyways
You
after
pass
a certain
out
number of
after a
rounds.
certain amount of time. Yes.
After, so
Yeah,
still
I mean
have
you're,
this
you're
round
probably
to
still fine.
You're-
but-
I have this round to act before I pass out.
Okay.
You only have a 3 toughness.
This wizard-
Why do you think I instantly died?
But did take like 20 hit points.
But other than that, you can act perfectly fine.
Yeah.
He took less than one
Okay.
more than me. That's right. He took 18.
Give me a roll.
How much can you go down?
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is
How
a
much do you
miscast
go
unless
down?
you have the talent that
Oh, I took
ignores
12
the
after my
-6.
toughness.
It's only you only ignore it if it's
Hmm?
success, if it's a success.
So
So it counts.
So the -6 does not do it again. We keep bringing this up. That's not a thing in the Warhammer, but he does get a miscast because it's an 8 roll. Because again,
But it's also a -8 SL, so that should be
Right.
the second one. I'm fine. I agree. Yes, I keep overlooking the fact because like I said, in my memory, somewhere in the book it says +6 -6 counts, but I grant that it does not because I've not been able to relocate whatever it was that said that. So, let's find the table. Weather, light a torch, too many tables, critical hits, hazards.
I can just roll on the table.
Nope, not enough fun. Okay, Wrath of Gods, minor miscast, major miscast. Here we go.
You get a major miscast with a petty spell?
You get a major miscast when you miscast in this terrain. That's why the winds and magics are flaring.
no.
Okay, you are flung 8 yards through the air in a random direction, taking 4 wounds on landing, ignoring armor points, receiving prone.
Okay, so
Oh, please.
okay.
He's too far
so
away
how
from
is
the
this
cliff
going to
edge.
work?
Ah, damn it.
He
Sam.
is.
Is that a wall to our southern edge?
Yes.
so regardless, say you don't fall off the cliff, you're gonna.
I know. I'm still going to take a critical because I'm at 0.
Yes.
So, these are,
Each hex is 2 yards.
yeah,
Right.
you're
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, you're not going to go off the cliff because you're not far
But
enough.
I take a critical. when I
Okay.
get hit.
Give me
You made a
a
bad choice, dude.
give
What
me
do
a
you want?
D10 roll with north being 1 and up being 0, going clockwise.
Like, up
7.
this way.
9, 8, 7. So you go southwest, you're thrown against the wall over here, sliding back down to here, leaving you prone at the end. 4 wounds doesn't apply. Now give me a percentile roll to figure out what you landed on. 13. What's position 13 on the character sheet?
Ed,
The heads 1 through 10.
I thought it went through 15.
So
I
30.
seriously thought it went through 15. Right arm.
I'll double check, but I'm
Right
pretty
arm,
sure
then.
it was.
I don't know.
I don't know where to find them.
Let's check the back of the Warhammer book because it normally has a sheet for it.
Oh, yeah. That's-
So, how's your guys' take?
On the drive home tonight, when you're bitching and complaining, remember that was a
let's see.
dumbass thing to do. Okay.
It's not the head. It is
I
left
love you,
arm.
buddy, but
Left arm. Okay, so you
Oh,
take it.
great. My arm that's already broken.
Yep, you land on your broken arm.
Well, good news is once we amputate, we get.
I was just about to say you aren't gonna have to worry about that.
You
tomorrow.
wrench the broken arm behind your back,
Oh, great. Well,
I'm gonna throw up
almost
just a
almost
thought.
pulling the top stub from the shoulder.
Just
If you had anything in your hand, it'd be dropped. The arm is useless
Shoulder.
and
Got that.
counts as amputated for a number of rounds. Well, it's not actually.
So, also another thing you want to keep in mind: if you take 1 more critical wound this combat, you're auto killed.
we're doing what? I no. I thought we were not doing death criticals because that got really out of hand really quickly.
It's never come up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We,
Not
we,
well likely.
we got rid of it. We got rid of it for Rolemaster because every other strike was a critical.
Right.
Otherwise, we went back to the book, and you don't run into characters that have more than 1 critical most of the time.
Fine.
I mean, you're going to be unconscious, so you're probably not going to take another critical, and
Yeah, you'll be
it's going to be
fine.
after the combat, so you're not going to like die.
Right. So you said after this round, then you had reached your 3 rounds?
Mhm.
Okay, so as you land on the ground, you go unconscious. Okay. Jarman. Apparently the troll kicked the wizard and
Yeah.
threw him against the wall.
I
His arm now looks like
Point.
a noodle.
I'm facing
Oh,
down
I
the
could
trail
imagine
towards
fucking
the
like a
new
piece.
threat. I point directly to my right, yell something, and point at the troll,
Okay.
and then I'm glaring at the rest of the group like they're idiots, and then continue moving. Who's this?
I don't know who
Yeah,
this
that's
is.
why I don't.
That's one of the archers, right?
That's why I don't.
Town guard?
Yes. I don't. I stay on that.
I still have the. When I get to here, I'm probably going to set the lantern down because I'm assuming I'm going to see something.
Okay.
Hopefully.
but you'll have to move.
I assume that's a single move.
Yeah. I don't put it in front of me though.
I understand.
Okay.
Since you were holding it before you put it down,
You finally
are
see
you
something.
putting it down or dropping it?
I place it.
Okay.
Just don't.
That still doesn't, because they're gonna be in dim light. That's
Tolman.
well. Are they still? Actually, I do not put it down because I realize I still can't see anything very well.
Okay.
I thought I was gonna see something finally.
Okay.
But
What would you like to do otherwise then?
I am going
Just keep it.
to ask you a quick question.
I keep
because-
Okay. Let Matt finish his round 1st.
Mhm.
I move to here, and the lantern will go. See,
So now it's in your hands.
I set it to the left of me.
Well, you can't place it now. You can drop
Okay.
it, absolutely.
Nope. That's fine. What the hell?
Can you not see it?
One. I
Okay.
see the one.
Now, that horse right here
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
has quite a bit of damage.
Okay.
Has quite a few scratches on him.
From
Claw
my
mark.
perspective, what about the other horses?
The other one's, from your perspective, only the other one looks injured.
Okay. Then I'm going to target him,
Yeah, sorry.
Eh.
Tolman.
and I will fire a sling at him.
I
Fling
lost
him,
sight of
baby.
the whole group. Wait. Well. I know I can still see you.
Why? 10, shooting at a large target, range short. Okay, wow, it worked perfectly well. Awesome.
Yeah, it should.
I'm going to reroll
Wow.
Was that 96?
that. Oh,
98.
I've got the fortune thing, so.
Yeah.
All right.
So basically, just make the attack again, just like normal, because you don't want to spend the fortune.
Correct. Fantastic. What's going on here? Never mind. I got it. Go away.
That's better.
Much gooder.
Okay. Did you include cover?
Why would I?
Because there's horses and a troll in the way?
No.
Okay.
The troll is.
I let it.
target.
It doesn't apply cover.
Yeah,
automatically.
I know. I figured I have a clean shot at.
What is cover? -1?
Mine's 10.
It's just one SL.
Okay. So yeah, it's
14.
only 7 SLs then.
Okay. That was the nearest one. When you went
Yeah,
for
the
it?
nearest one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Being blind sucks.
There it is. Yeah, right.
Boris.
Okay, Boris. He will reload. Failing.
Biscuit.
Biscuit's gonna attack the one on the ground. Is it dead again?
Yes. I mean, it's still twitching. Every time you bite a section of it, it twitches, but its wounds are still actively healing.
It'll keep mauling it.
I
Okay.
need torches.
Gobble.
Thank you. He will take a single move
To do.
to the left and begin lighting up
Wish I-
another lantern because they cannot see over there.
Okay, so
Just-
you're going to
you
retrieve the
wasted
stuff to
the
light the lantern?
Action
Yeah.
speak.
Drop your weapon.
Yeah, let me go
Okay.
ahead and do that.
Okay.
I'm only basing it off the fact of what I am, that I would know what to do. That's it.
This one turns and steps over to you.
Oh, fantastic. You're supposed to be eating a horse.
The horse kicked it.
You got battle tongue. You can't say that.
Yeah.
The horse kicked him. But the horse kicked him.
I really want those two horses just to back
don't
kick him
like that.
off the edge.
Okay, it steps up to you. Gets that. Misses you by 4.
Yay! You also targeted the lantern.
Okay, I can adjust that.
No. Well, yes, you can.
Broke the dodge.
Yes.
So you want to target him and then do right click on the test. So you know that?
I had it. I just.
Okay. It sounded like a lot more quick.
I want to make sure the lantern's not going to be at risk. I had
It's in
stated.
your hands.
Okay.
I just had to move it because I can't target both icons are the same size.
Okay, now I can dodge or parry or whatever. If parrying is a -40 because he's big,
Yep.
I guess I'll be dodging.
-20 in this case because it's only one size larger. That was the other bird.
Now that makes it a different. Because my skill with parry, even at -20, is better than my dodge. There's no benefits, right?
No bonuses? No.
Why is my SL a -1?
Because it's counting the large already,
All right.
and then you have the +1 for your
That's
shield.
cool.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
we went through and added that all in beforehand.
See what happens. Chew!
You still beat him.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay.
Beaten
Your horse is freaking out at the far side. Better said, you hear something big get continuously pummeled by horse hooves.
I need some coconuts.
Please say the horses kill this thing.
Okay.
Horses are not easy to kill.
Boars.
Okay.
The creature to your east, you hear it moving again, despite the dog currently chewing on it.
And Gordon stabbing it.
Okay. I'm gonna pray for a different thing.
Okay?
Got it.
You ain't seen
Does it
me,
cancel your other one?
Wait.
No, this is a miracle on skill prayer.
Okay.
right?
So you apply
Oh.
that to yourself?
Yep.
Okay.
That's funny.
That's a question, not a.
You ain't seen Mr. What?
You
He's
wouldn't see
invisible.
me, right?
No, it's Mr.
No, it's me.
Oh, it is. Right.
Gordon.
Okay, so
Rolled.
Gobble
I see
started
this.
saying lighting the storm lantern last turn.
He got his stuff out to light the
Okay,
storm lantern.
will it be lit when he if he uses his full round to light it?
Depends on your survival skill.
Dude, it's 6 seconds.
And it's storming.
Okay, Gordon will hold his turn until after. I think it's Gobble. Yeah, Gobble.
Okay. So Gordon is going to delay until 37.
Right after Gobble.
Okay. So that puts us at Heinrich.
Yes, I'm the one of my only guys I can see. I will. Yes, I'm in point blank range. I will take a called shot for the head again. Against this, and okay, and I already +20, +40, -10 for cover, -10 for a called shot. So yeah.
I think called shot is 20.
It is.
Okay, let me adjust that. Okay. About 29. 8 success levels.
Okay. Takes a bunch of damage to his head, but doesn't matter beyond that. Okay. Alan is down. Jarman.
Can I speak while setting the lantern down and drawing a sword? Or do I have to say my entire action is nothing other than speaking?
To the way we've ruled communication, you have to take your whole round to specifically get your message across.
What if it's only a couple less than 3 words? 2
I'm
words.
I'm open, given like what Thad had earlier. I'm open to the concept of a single word. Okay, but the whole point is, it's the battle tongue isn't necessarily the ability just to speak English. It's the ability to blend your words and your tactics and not panic in the middle of the fight.
My concern with us, the way we've been using battle tongue, is still not necessarily correct in the sense that,
Understood.
well, in the sense that people that don't have it can't react to someone who has it.
And they're not supposed to be.
But it's been allowed. I just want to make it's
Well, no, we've been using it where people have used the battle tongue language
In the
And
that
the-
chat.
in the
You're
chat.
right. I remember that too.
Okay.
Okay.
So there has been that. Occasionally, yes, we've been less formal and people just blurt it out, and then we trust everybody else isn't going to use the information.
Right.
But yeah, the idea is you're not trained and experienced enough in combat to be able to communicate with this group or a group
Okay.
that level of tactics.
Well, I'm not happy with having a troll in my face and no weapon out, so I set the lantern down and draw a sword this round.
Okay, where do you want to put it?
To the left of me.
Okay. Okay. Tolman.
He gets a bullet.
I have bullets though.
Yeah, but I throw him in there. And let's see. Difficult, so that because it's cover. Roll.
Good old.
Yep, not a good hit. It hit him in his leg. Boris.
Okay. Boris is going to try for the third time to reload his crossbow. Failing again. He cannot roll for anything.
Nope, he cannot.
He's going to... no, he's not.
Okay. Biscuit, does he want to chew on the troll? Oh, yeah, well, that was his last order, so I'm going to say yes.
Yeah.
Shoot that troll.
Oh, it's okay.
It's your-
We haven't actually done any of the
Okay.
biscuit attacks,
So,
I was.
in his attack, he has a bite.
Mhm.
You-
Oh, I'll
yeah,
do
just
it.
work-
I'll do it. I
just
just
work
didn't
normal.
know if we were
Plus 20
hand waving
prone.
it or.
It's awake.
It
Okay,
should have
so-
a plus
Yeah,
20.
But
if it
it's-
wasn't awake, then we're hand waving it because it's irrelevant. As
Bonus
soon as
to
it's
melee
waking, you
attacks
have
is
to actually
plus
hit it.
20. Attack a larger creature. I'm assuming the bonus to melee attacks is probably because it's prone.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow. Left leg.
It does 6 points to its left leg.
Good
It
job.
takes a point, which is going to knock it down. So it stops moving again.
Hell yeah, biscuit.
Gobble.
Someone's getting
Okay, so
a treat.
Gobble
He's already
will
eating
attempt
treats.
to... So it's outdoor
He's already had
survival.
straight up.
He's going to be full soon.
So it's
What?
outdoor survival.
Yes.
Very
Okay.
shame when a troll bursts out of it.
Yeah. Probably not going to succeed. Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, you strike the flint a couple of times, and the flame.
He's just gonna
doesn't-
keep
doesn't
trying.
Go.
What's that thing called? A troll eater or a troll muncher? The orcs and
Yeah.
stuff that get eaten.
Gordon will, I guess, draw his shield and just start hacking at the head of this thing, attempting to effectively decapitate it.
Okay.
I'm guessing you don't want me to make an attack for
It's
that.
already down. The only thing that's going to be relevant is if it gets up. If nobody does enough damage until it gets to act, then it's going to get to act and regenerate further. Otherwise, as long as you keep doing damage to it, it goes right back down.
Good job, Biscuit.
Okay, the one in front of you.
Talking to the dog.
Its claw isn't working, so
Oh my god.
those recent punches to the gut upset its stomach.
Yeah, I didn't touch it yet.
It's going to vomit on you.
Sorry.
As soon as it starts going, I go.
Just takes it.
You did touch it. You blocked its strike.
The halfling just healed me of this.
Shit.
Hits you by 2.
It's that really disappointed look.
So, I can parry or dodge.
You can dodge.
Yeah, breath weapon you can only dodge.
Good luck.
Dodge to the right, dodge to the left. Don't dodge too far to the right.
Okay, I'm gonna use my reroll,
Okay.
so I get to
Right click it.
expired this blessing of fortune.
Oh, wait.
Because I can't just like right click down here and do it, right?
Add a fortune and then reroll.
Add a fortune, and then reroll.
Yeah, then you re-roll the fortune point. It's fine.
All right. Oops, that's not where it goes. It goes here. Use a fortune point to reroll.
Okay.
Exactly the same roll, damn near.
Would you like a dark heal?
Basically.
So I'm taking 15 points no matter what, right? Just a 5-point difference. What the?
Yeah, you can use a fortune point technically, or you can take a dark heal.
Do you have fortune?
I don't have fortune. Now I'm taking a hit.
Okay.
Did you already use all your
wording
50?
on the mirror? On the
Yeah.
blessing
I've used all my fortune and my resolve.
Oh, he doesn't have any choice.
This is what happens when we have
Reroll
4 fighters in the group that don't
if you
fight.
use the mirror, if you use the
We
blessing.
get 1 guy or
Okay.
2 guys that take all the. You guys aren't doing anything. Nothing
Okay.
ever.
It's true.
So it applied 6 points of damage reduction, but you don't get armor.
So it leaves 1 guy to get up there and take all the hits.
How much
Oh, wow.
toughness bonus do you have?
Oh well. Yeah. Okay. Well, we all fucking die.
Gobble.
So
Matt, how much toughness bonus do you have?
5.
5. Okay, add 1 more point of damage because it took off some armor from your leg. It did 15, but it only applied 9.
Oh, I see. Oh, I forgot I'm going to be stunned again too.
Yep.
I probably should have done the dark deal.
That's what George was just commenting about. He doesn't think that you can.
I'll post it in the chat, and it's up to interpretation.
I debate that because I think their wording is intended of if you use the miracle, their statement is the second one stands. I think the intent is when you reroll, it's not pick the better of the 2. You take the reroll, which is normally how Warhammer defines the rerolls, anyways. So
how kind of thematically, how fucked up would that be though? You have a blessing from a god.
that makes it
It
worse.
doesn't work. So you go to the dark gods,
Hey,
all in that brief 3 seconds.
that's
I
right.
mean, it says the reroll must stand. So
Okay. The other one is going to do the same thing versus the horse. Tired getting kicked in the belly.
Dodge it, horse. Damn.
No, that horse took another 8 points of damage. Okay.
Oh, might be eating the horse for a few days, guys.
Uh-huh. Well, we have to live first. Well,
Okay.
I don't think George is going to have a problem with that.
because he just went invisible and left.
Yep.
George, what would you like to do?
Double in the ring.
quite possibly passing the action when we'll hold, and we'll find out after Ben's turn.
Okay.
I love the intimidation factor. What you just said. We'll find out after.
Heinrich.
Well, it depends if he uses the blessing or not, because the blessing's active because there's 1 person with it.
Yeah. Okay. Reload. I'm going to use the blessing on that. So. Great. Much better.
Okay.
I suppose loaded.
So, and then with a tad bit of metagaming, I assume you want to use that after reminding him of that blessing he said.
I mean,
I knew I had the blessing.
You never used it the previous 2 turns.
he succeeded every single roll.
No,
Yes.
he's failed. He's failed it on previous one.
On his NPC.
On his
Not
reload.
on my NPC.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm fine. I'm not arguing it. I'm just
Okay.
pointing out the
okay.
sense.
I'll let you know that was not the case.
Okay. Let me update his initiative. Or your initiative.
Sean's going to go through and edit out that part.
No.
He's going to voice over who it's assigned to. Suddenly, Sean, the voice just changes. Oh, that'd be funny.
So, Heinrich reloaded. Borge, what are you going to do?
Can't say no.
No, I didn't think you were visible. I thought you were already invisible.
Move there.
Okay.
All right. Yep.
Okay.
Return.
Alan is down. German,
Stunned.
you can still act. Or you can still move. Can't act.
I got nowhere to go.
Okay. Then just make a endurance roll.
Trying to help, man. It's-
Penalty to all tests because of stun. You have a penalty to your get
Yep.
out of stun test?
Yep.
It's so stupid.
Yeah. That failed.
Okay. Tolman.
So disagree with that mechanic.
Yeah, that's pretty dumb.
Well, I will try to. I'm actually doing a called shot on the head of the troll.
Okay.
So
Okay, stop.
that how much is that penalty was?
Minus 20.
20.
Minus 20, so that puts me at minus 30. Roll.
Man, rolling terrible now.
Not a good roll.
There've been so many 90s.
That was close.
I'm gonna take a dark deal to reroll all that.
Okay.
Okay, I just can't apparently tab over. You kick me from the game again?
God damn it.
Okay.
That was a waste. Alright, where's your corruption points?
So,
It's
No
if
tagging
you
for
if
me.
you right clicked on it,
Alright.
there was an option to take a dark deal.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Automatically
You should
increases
try a
your
different
corruption.
computer if you prefer.
that's fine.
Hey,
Yeah, I mean
There you go.
this one doesn't apply, but
It doesn't
now
apply,
it adds
yeah.
corruption. Okay, Boris.
okay. So, Boris is going to drop his crossbow because he cannot reload it at all, and pull his, I guess, shield, and move. Wait, I'm not in the measuring tool. Move. Yeah, he can't get there. What would he knock down the lantern if he moved there? No. Okay, then he's gonna move there and give. I want to say it's a plus 10 for him for attacking it because it's 2-on-1.
It's a large creature, so you don't get that.
Okay, no. Yeah, he.
So you draw your shield and move up to the creature.
Yeah,
Okay.
he can't draw a sword in and attack. He said that previous rounds.
I normally let you draw something while you're moving. So if you want to draw your sword, you can also do that while you move up.
Sure.
Right. Yeah.
As long as you have some training in the weapon, that's not that hard of an ability. Okay? Biscuit. I mean,
Biscuit's gonna keep.
well, I'm sorry. Biscuit's going to chew on the troll. I understand that. So, going back to Boris. If your intent is to move up with your sword and shield out, you draw your sword as you move up, you draw your shield separately, because you can only draw one while you're moving up, at which point then you move up. So, mechanically what you would do is draw your shield, and then move up to the troll drawing your sword, and make an attack with a charge at the end.
Okay, I didn't know I.
So,
You're good.
The equipping mechanics for me are
Okay.
confusing.
So, if it's something that you're trained in, logically, such as a wolfkin or a road warden, drawing a weapon is straightforward. It can be done as part of a move. Drawing something. You can draw one item. You can't draw your sword and your shield as part of a move and then do something else. But mechanically, in this case, you would ready your shield and then move up to the creature, drawing your sword at the same time, and strike at him at the end of it.
Okay, I would like to do that.
Go for it.
So charging is plus 20, I believe.
Yep.
And then, yeah. So, didn't add that in. So it might have just messed up because we went to a different turn. Yeah, I did target it, right?
Looks like it.
Have you kicked me from the game?
Yes.
Okay.
You hit by 4.
In the body.
Yeah. Take 6 points.
Yeah, that shows I'm still in the game.
we give it a minute.
Or
Biscuit chews on the troll. Gobble.
Attempts again to light the lantern. It at a certain point, does it just light, or
No.
does it have to succeed?
It has to succeed.
Don't you have matches?
Yes, I do. They
Then
all
use
have
your-
tinderboxes.
Tinderbox is not a match.
Tinderbox is not matches. There are specifically matches in the game.
Then no.
Okay.
I don't either. I don't even didn't even see him anywhere.
Yeah,
so.
Okay, never mind. You succeeded. So it's lit.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and turn it on for
So yes, after a certain point, it does light automatically
From it.
when you light it.
The whole map just got even brighter for me.
Yeah. It's the same with me. If a storm lantern's going, I can see the entire map.
What's
Holy
Gordon
crap.
doing?
The storm lantern
Gordon-
just lit up everything, even for me.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's really bright.
What is the lantern that I have next to me?
Yeah.
It's a light
But
candle.
it's tuned down. And it's being placed on the ground. His is being held up.
Well, even before it was only a.
There's a difference in the way the things are defined, which is why I'm generally not using the macros of the items on the thing,
Oh.
because
sorry.
their definition includes illumination as bright light.
Okay.
Okay, illumination is dim light. So it illuminates it. You can see, but when it says a storm lantern has a 30-yard radius of illumination, the software treats that as 30 feet of bright light and 60 feet of dim light,
Gotcha.
which is not right. That's why it's such a big radius.
Yeah, no, still says
That's my fault.
Okay, you're not. I can't do anything else other than that.
So, yeah.
I want to test.
I just remembered that we had that effect in the thing, and I didn't know that it was not correct.
Okay.
So,
How?
So let me change it to a lantern. There.
and then Gordon is going to continue to attempt to decapitate the troll on the east,
Thank you.
because it's still twitching.
Okay. Troll over here that's getting pummeled by these new guys. You're stunned. We have a new guy that's coming up pointing a sharp, pointy stick at it. He's going to go for Boris. He's going to swing a claw at him. Missing by 3.
Nice.
So, let me see which skill is best for him. 53 offhand for the shield.
No offhand for the shield.
Nope. Okay.
It's parry or dodge.
Melee basic or dodge?
Okay.
Melee basic at minus 20.
Yes.
Or dodge.
Okay.
Okay. He beat him.
Okay.
The troll tries to eat the horse.
Oh.
Horse takes a bit more damage. Okay. That troll over there by you guys does not seem to be moving.
It's no longer twitching.
Not twitching any further.
Okay.
Heinrich, what are you going to do?
I will not take a cold shot because I realize that that's doing nothing for me. And I will just straight up shoot the troll currently engaged with Boris and whoever. I forget the wolfkin's name. Okay. So this should be minus 10 for cover. So. I'm terrible for that.
Yeah, but you hit it in the head with a crit, dude.
Drops.
Now we get to wait whack a troll for the next 5 minutes.
Boris, what would you like to do?
Can't see the map.
I understand.
Which horse looks like it's in distress? What, being hit?
From what you can see,
None.
none currently. This one is bloody.
I didn't know if I can see this horse right there.
You can see that horse is not being attacked. There's several horses further back.
Okay, I'm done.
Jarmond.
It's a riveting fight.
Alright, I'm done except for trying to not be stunned.
Okay. Catches your breath and...
Still stunned.
Okay. Tolman, go get him. You can see him.
I will move to. I don't want to. Fucking. I don't. If I go there, I'm gonna hit my goddamn. Okay. I'm gonna move to there, and I'm going to target him and fire.
Okay.
Because technically I could still move, right?
Yeah.
So I pick up the lantern as my move or my interaction there.
Okay.
Well, no, sheath my sword.
Okay.
Am I rolling
Can you
with a
think,
penalty
like,
because it's fighting with the horses?
Like,
Shield,
yeah, 2 large
sword.
targets.
oh, you have a shield.
So,
So 50-50, you want to if you want to just shoot a big group.
no, I want to shoot the troll. I'll
Kill
take-
the horse.
So it's a -10.
Yeah, whatever target. Effectively,
Is
it's
it
a one-on-one group fight.
One-on-one paired melee is a minus -20.
Okay. God damn.
You're not channeling your inner troll or inner elf properly.
Okay, your maneuver was misjudged. You slip on the ice a little bit, leaving you out of position. Next round, you're gonna have a penalty of 10.
Okay.
See, he should be channeling the
And I
elf.
shit myself because I'm
channeling.
right next to the ledge.
As you run to the edge, you slide. Oh my god!
That would be very scary,
channeling
especially
energy
for
inside.
you.
Especially since you're
Should be
pointing
channeling
that
the
way,
energy
trying to
inside.
sling something as you slide further and further to the cliff. I'd
Is
love
there-
the critical to say you slide an extra 10 feet.
Oh god, that would have been.
Is there anything Boris can do to help German with his stunned?
I
No.
would not. even
No?
be angry.
Okay.
I'd just be laughing
Um,
my ass off.
Again, I don't have the measurement up. He is going to take a move
Get it.
here
Get it.
and that far because he cannot see anything else.
Damn it. I like the
My
aggression
problem.
though.
I can't see anything
Biscuit.
yet.
If it's done twitching, then I'd say Biscuit runs back to me.
Okay. Call him back.
Well, I'm not. Hold on. I'm not calling him back because
If
it's
you don't
not-
call him back, then he chews on the body until you do.
But it's done twitching, right?
Chodok.
It doesn't seem to be moving at this point.
Chodok.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'll have him come back to me.
Okay. Gobble.
Okay, Gobble is going to grab his crossbow with one hand, hold up the lantern with the other, and move. Would that take one of his move actions?
To retrieve his crossbow, he also has a handful of flint and steel. Unless you're just dropping that stuff.
No. Okay, so I guess he'll spend the rest of this turn. I guess.
Sure.
I don't
he
know.
tosses the stuff back in his pack, and then grabs the lantern and crossbow. I'm fine with that.
No. He's going to leave the flint and steel. No, he's not doing that.
Okay. What do you want to do? And then I'll tell
I
you how
wa-
long it's going to take you.
I want him to grab his crossbow, grab his lantern, and move towards the fight.
Okay,
So
so
there's
he
light.
discards his tinderbox and flint. He grabs his crossbow. The lantern's already in his hand.
Okay,
So he has a move to do something.
then he moves here, slightly increasing the light.
Gordon.
Well, you're probably.
He will-
Fine.
Oh my god.
Do it. He will do a
Yeah.
full move, 2 moves over to here, because he doesn't want to end on the troll body. I don't think he can.
That's it.
Yeah, he moves.
Okay.
Yeah, that's as far as he can go.
Oh. Troll attempts to bite the horse. He actually hits it this time. Maybe. Yes. Bites it across the leg, which is going to, with a loud clump, that horse falls to the ground.
I can heal it.
You can heal anything.
Heinrich.
Okay, so the troll that Jarman just slayed is not twitching, not moving.
Jarman didn't slay anything. I've been stunned this
Sorry,
far.
the one that my road warden Boris killed.
It is not currently moving.
Okay, I will take a single move.
I did like 75% of that fucking thing's health with the rocks, and he's like, "Oh, I killed it."
I will move over here and attempt to reload my heavy crossbow with a -10.
Okay.
If I can open up my character sheet.
You also have dim light penalty.
It doesn't matter. It didn't reload.
Oh, no, if you're just reloading. It's not-
Yeah, I'm reloading.
Okay. So.
So I have a question.
Yes, George.
Just a mechanics question. Why is he having to roll reloads on his crossbow?
That's how Warhammer defines it. Weapons that have a reload stat need 1 or 2 success levels, and you have to roll your weapon skill and get success levels to actually have it reloaded.
I can see that with like black powder in a fight or something. But
Crossbows are a matter of how you put the duck foot and everything
Especially,
else.
yeah.
especially a heavy crossbow.
The crossbows are much lower values than black powder. Black powder's like 4 and 5.
Yeah, it takes quite a bit longer.
But the main thing is, unlike the longbows and stuff like that, you have damaging, so you're adding the units dice and damage also.
Yeah.
So powerful.
That's why.
That's why, like the Skaven with that one rifle, they had a reload time also. But with a 2-person crew, they both got to add success levels.
yeah, so they were really
But
very fast.
that's what gave them a reasonable speed. Otherwise, it would have been
Gun.
shoot and okay, we're done with the gun.
Yeah.
Gun.
Okay. Jarmond, you're still stunned.
Are you gonna actually help?
No, I refuse. I play like I'm stunned.
Okay.
I was a healer.
I do pick up the lantern.
Okay. Tolman.
You did that last round.
and landed specifically on
I'm
the
going
soil
to
Oh wait, yeah.
target Big Baddie again.
And I am no longer stunned, by the way.
Okay.
There's fire.
finish.
I assume I don't have the
Sounds not
penalty for it being in melee anymore.
It is not in melee anymore. You do have dim light penalty.
Okay, which is how much?
-20.
Effectively same thing.
Well, he has night vision.
Yes, he's in dim light.
That's why it's not darkness.
I was under the impression it was dim light counts as bright light for the purposes of certain items.
It does. You're not accounting for how limited the light is.
Okay.
It shows on his screen the actual bright light and dim light. for him.
I see it as well.
Okay.
I just
If you can see the target and it's not bright
I
light,
didn't know it adjusted it specifically upwards.
yeah, it increases both of them.
Okay.
Oh Lord!
No.
Still hit it.
Okay.
No, you.
No,
Okay.
it didn't.
Oh, he did.
It's a missile weapon.
Yeah.
You have to hit.
Okay. But you didn't fall off the cliff yet.
Uh,
Boris.
Boris will
Little
hold for
blessings.
Boris will hold for after gobble, so the light can actually move up instead of being stunned the whole time.
How are they coordinating that?
Do you? I mean,
I understand the tactic. I understand the intent. But if this was somebody else, like say this was Matt.
do you want me to roll a leadership test?
Well, no, I want you to have battle tone.
That's
operate
not an option
independent.
for me.
Then they don't get that
Then
option.
they don't have that ability to communicate. If your point is, I'm waiting on my action until this other person moves up with the light, then presumably you're telling the other person, move up with the light. Follow? That's where my issue with it is. I'm okay with it for now, but I'm concerned about that aspect because you're playing 4 characters and you're over coordinating 4 characters.
I mean, he's not going to start lighting a lantern.
No, but he also wouldn't wait for the other person he can't trust to necessarily run forward with the light. Okay, like if Matt didn't have a lantern and Thad did, he wouldn't delay his action to wait for Thad.
These are all living people. with
Yes,
their
I
own
know.
Okay.
Perceptions. They're
I
not.
gotta step in on Ben's defense on this one. I hate to do it, but
Yeah, I know.
these guys are trained soldiers.
They're not. They're novices. That's why he's out here with them.
Here's my thing. It has nothing to do with whether you're trained or not. He doesn't have to state, I'm waiting for this person. He
Right.
shouldn't even have said that.
Right.
What he should have said is, I can't see it, and I'm not going to go off into the
I'm
darkness.
perfectly fine with that approach,
So
and that's what I'm saying. I'm
Because
coaching
you're,
you as
you should,
far
but
as-
your action,
Okay.
you should be taking your action, saying, "I'm waiting for
Right.
light. Pass me by."
Don't treat it as I have 4 characters all with one mind. Express it as this guy is holding his turn.
Yeah.
And then
That-
the next guy
that-
takes his turn.
That's what I meant.
Oh, okay.
That's just
just
me.
don't-
Yeah, but
That's
this
not-
is where you
that's
need to grow as a
me,
player, though.
Not
Right.
him.
It's a coaching aspect from a player standpoint. I understand what your intent is, but what I'm hearing as the GM is metagaming
Yeah.
outside of the system. What I need you to express it as is within the game concept. Play a character uniquely at a time, even though in your mind, obviously, there's some coordination. Okay? But they each have to take distinct abilities. So Boris is going to hold his action. That's all we need to know at this point. Okay?
I could totally come up with 4.
I could too.
They're-
Plus,
they're-
they all do have individual personalities. as
yes,
well.
I have,
Correct.
and I forgot my phone upstairs.
So, Biscuit, what's he doing?
He's gonna guard me.
Okay?
He's chewing on the finger he ripped off,
Gobble.
off that troll.
Oh no! I'm sorry. He's gonna attack the troll that's twitching in front of us.
It's not twitching currently, but okay.
Oh, it's not.
Doesn't seem to be.
I shot in the nerve center.
Okay, then he's just guarding me.
Okay.
Regardless, the nerve center would still heal.
Whatever.
Regardless.
So, Gobble.
Maybe that's maybe it's
He
not
will,
like those type of
Yeah,
maybe they don't regenerate the nerve center.
Move
maybe.
that. No, he will move
Maybe
up
that's where the
to.
regeneration comes from.
No, he'll move up in front of him.
Maybe it was the dog chewing on him that
There,
made him.
and that'll take
possible.
both of his moves to move
Okay.
there.
And
Which they've gotten
then
to bite us more often.
Boris is going to take his action,
Yes.
That's
which
the-
is going to put him
It's
at
chewing on
37.
Okay.
This is not Darkest Dungeon.
Technically, that put him after Gordon.
So, Gordon goes next.
Okay. Can four. He can, they move 4 squares.
I know I know what you were getting at.
I'll go down Eldritch.
So he can move there.
Do it.
It's not in range. And it will be.
Come on, brace your Giga Chad. Get up there and start fighting.
The thing is, he won't be in range to hit it.
He doesn't know that. He knows I need to get up there and fight it.
Also true.
I just want to get breathed or puked on again.
Well, I
I feel like I'm missing out.
think that's kinky.
You already have 2 layers.
Let's go for 3.
That's my fetish.
How do I say?
Might be able to
Point,
correct it
like,
for you.
I don't
control-
Yeah, combat,
I don't
dump
know.
it on yourself.
Where, just pick where you want to go.
Click space.
No, it's back hard and give you like karma.
Okay. I'm just gonna drag him there because I already did the measurements.
It's also called frostbite.
I do understand you're not taking a straight line and jumping off the cliff just to get to wherever you're trying
Here.
to go to.
Because
Fine.
it's not letting me move in there.
Can he make it there?
Yes. They're fast.
Okay. There you go. You're there.
That's all he can do.
Boris.
Okay. He. And I went back to the measure. He is actually going to charge the troll, running up to. Yeah, here.
Okay.
Attacking. Okay, so. Not prone. I get plus 20 for charge.
Minus 20 for dim light.
So. And then. It's only giving me a plus 10 for its large size.
I didn't know they got swift.
So. Yeah, that should be it. Okay.
Oh, well done.
Okay. Does 10 points. His arm suffers a point of damage.
Oh, he critically parried.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled 100.
Oh!
Okay.
And now the troll goes.
Now the troll goes. Okay, it rips off a piece of horse meat.
It says next round you will act.
Last.
Oh, that's next round.
Next
not this round. Okay.
And he's at the end of the initiative order. So
He's
Oh, is
already
it?
last.
Yeah, okay.
Would he
That does
not
nothing.
act last because he got a critical parry on him? So would
No,
the
it-
critical
it's
a
a
critical
it's a
fumble.
fumble.
Oh, it's a critical fumble.
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
it's a fumble, and basically it throws you at the end of the initiative order.
Right, which
Which
doesn't
he
affect
already
anything
is.
normally because the NPCs are always slower than everybody in the group. So,
Okay.
okay.
They're definitely not always. That's for sure.
Almost
The stupid rats.
Almost always.
They beat. Every time we fought the rats, I was after them.
Yeah, me too.
I was like, damn it. Fast rat. It's weird going from the elf, where I was always first, to
Hot bad. He was like a superhero
Yeah.
in this game.
that's the elves, though.
So it was wrong.
Their stats are just nuts. They don't have anything that's a 20. Like,
There's a reason.
these
Everything's 30 or higher.
everything's 30 or higher.
There's a reason you have a 4% chance of getting them when you make a character.
But you can choose it.
It shreds one of the horse's legs,
I just
ripping off a section, and sits there and chews on it, ignoring Boris.
It allows players to
Okay.
enjoy the classic they normally wouldn't
Okay,
get. But
so I'm going to try
It's
something.
the only reason
Um,
you ever choose.
So
Like,
I'm going to
do
attempt
this.
a leadership test
it
to,
allows for min-maxers to
since
play.
you're wanting me to do that.
Matt's never min-maxed anything in his life.
I'm going to attempt a leadership test to see how
I'm so glad
well
you
I can
finally
get them
understand the
to
issues with this
follow my
class.
orders.
Okay. Yeah.
I-
Think of the NPCs more like Biscuit. Give them a general order: guard me, attack that side, defend the wagon, find the rogue. Okay, I know they can't.
They
do it,
can't
but
do that.
whatever that general order is, and then your guards try to follow that, and your leadership comes in play if their personality is against it, or some other situation would make it hard for them to do. Such as if your order is go melee that troll, they're scared of the troll, they probably aren't willing to do that. Okay, you're treating them like 3 additional heroes, and they're not. That's where it comes in. Now, at this point, this late in the combat, I'm not worried about it. But you need to make some adjustments on the characters, because otherwise the group is 8 characters, 9 characters deep, not 7 heroes and a couple of NPCs that are functionally throwaway. Okay? And if that's the case, we can do that, but I'm going to scale up combats a whole lot, because the group is way overpowered for a lot of this based on how you're playing your NPCs. Okay? The dog is participating, he's doing things, but it's very specific, simple actions. Not, let's maximize all of our other abilities and get the torch over there where we need so that we can charge directly into the next combat and the next guy can flank them, and all this perfect coordination. Okay? There's a limit to the credibility of it before it becomes abusing the system. That's all I'm trying to point out. Again, I'll let it go for now, but it's the rain. Or snow. Or bowling balls.
Anyways, I'm then I'm just gonna reload.
Bowling balls of bacon.
Bacon?
Baking.
Oh, bacon. They said bacon. I'm like, what? Bacon? Bacon.
Might also be the neighborhood chickens.
There we go.
Might as
You
just
said
spending
so.
direction to give your guys an order. That way you can actually guide their actions.
That's what I'm planning to do after I reload, because I can't use my other action for anything else.
Fine. Well, technically, you can't use your action to give them order either, but you got your crossbow loaded. Fine. You're coordinating your orders.
Yeah.
So, moving on. George, what would you like to do?
I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah, we have the same effects.
If you have any idea for me to give assistance to the combat, I am all ears.
German.
Oh,
Is that what you do for your action? Is that you say all that?
No,
Yeah.
I'm just talking about out of game.
Somewhere in the store.
Did he say that?
Does somebody have any ideas?
You can try casting another blast.
I spend my
can't.
action.
He can't do another bless until it's all used.
Well, no, it's
I'm gonna
it's
play
the
like you
general
said that.
idea. It's the,
I spend my action yelling, "Grab a ember out of that fire and burn these these trolls." Done.
I wouldn't have.
There you
said
go.
That.
You can be productive.
I wouldn't have said that because I can't do that.
I didn't know you can't do that. I don't know why you can't do it. So, oh,
He wouldn't.
You wouldn't have said
that.
anything.
Yes.
Yes.
Right, because of his spell.
Oh, well,
You
never
can't
mind.
draw attention to him.
I still do that. I spend my action
Okay.
saying, "Get an ember out of that fire and burn these trolls."
Okay.
Maybe I'm looking at the halfling when I say it. I don't know.
That may be a
Doing the most
less
damage
effective
to these
version of
fucking
my crap
trolls.
than invisibility.
Fair.
Mine lasts for maybe 3 rounds.
It's interesting how Thad was complaining his character was so useless in combat. He's the only one killing them.
I know.
I know. I'm not complaining. I'm like, oh, that's
I hit-
another
I
9
hit that
points of
first
damage.
troll.
Admittedly, the
Time.
crossbows are making a big dent too.
Oh god, yeah.
But
I hit the first troll one time. The rest of the combat, I've done nothing.
No one from me. I get it.
Dolman,
I played pinball.
Pinball wizard. Sorry. Sorry.
Tolman, what are you
Good
doing?
job, Dad.
Oh shit, it's me.
Yeah.
Time to kill another troll.
All right, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm at the fire,
okay.
and yeah.
Biscuit runs with
I
it.
forget how slow you are.
I'm in snow too. It's like up to my fucking chin.
Okay.
Double.
There's not enough people to walk around here. It's trampled down.
Hey,
At least if you fell off the cliff, you would just do the classic
So-
snowball.
same down the line. That would minimize the light, correct?
No.
Like,
Well, it
lower
becomes,
small
it
people don't
becomes
get
a
down the
placed
side.
lantern unless you want to drop it.
True.
He's gonna move up a little bit so it's in like not dim light. Okay.
Fine. Move up.
He can't see the troll good enough yet. I like it.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me.
And then you want to drop the lantern where?
Place it.
Yeah. Place it where?
Do right here.
Okay. That puts his light
Did you find that?
I put on the main character sheet a long time
off.
ago, so
There you go.
it's right here.
And it's still in dim light. Okay. So that'd be his turn.
Gordon,
He is going to.
pick up the light. Move it to the other side.
Yeah, I rolled.
No, he's- Charging. He has to do a direct line to charge, right?
You have to go to the closest available location.
That would be there.
I'm pretty certain.
Yes. Has to be a direct path.
Yeah, he's gonna
Build draw.
charge.
But yes, yeah.
The closest available location is technically the miniatures battle game, but you have to draw a direct line.
Yeah. But I could also see, I mean, I guess in this game system, you can take one move to maneuver around them, and then the second move to step up to them from a different angle.
So, large plus 20, dim light minus 20,
So charge. was-
charge plus 20.
Charge is an action. I'll look it up.
It is.
So it's just a plus 20.
But it takes your
Did you-
movement.
It counts
Did
as
you move
movement.
half your distance?
He did 4 yards.
His distance is 12 yards.
That was him double moving.
Well, it doesn't make a difference. Charge is charge.
Okay. I thought we were doing the.
There-
You
there-
only get your bonus if
That,
you're
that was
half-
a that was a
half your-
Rolemaster mechanic.
Okay.
With when we went back to Warhammer, it charges a
Yeah,
charge.
I mean,
5 foot
admittedly,
versus
it's kind
20
of
foot.
confusing for
Understood.
us.
Understood. Yeah, which is why I'm pointing it out. It specifically is just a straight 20 just to
That's
engage.
20. Charge, yeah. So it's just, yeah, this.
I really wouldn't get a pull on him. I would use it, be able to use a spear.
It's really nice.
They're in front of you.
So
I set
why
versus
did I?
charge.
No, I'm sorry.
Come on.
I have a stick.
59 versus 54.
How did that.
Get so low.
No.
How did it?
You had a +1 SL for something.
Probably the size. Because it adds plus.
He was at a
2.
plus 20.
It should be a plus 20.
With the
and its
charge?
base skill is 44.
Oh no, it's wow.
It included, according to the details, user entry +1 SL bonus. So you added an extra +1.
It's because of the size. It's attacking a larger creature. Yep.
Attack. It has a +10 modifier for attacking a large creature, and then user entry +1 SL.
Should be a plus.
Both were entered.
Okay.
Should be a plus 20.
Well,
Now,
regardless,
it's-
isn't that not the same effect? With the +1 SL, you succeeded, and then you gain an extra SL. on top of that. So you would have succeeded with 0, then you gained an extra SL.
Okay,
Which
so
counts as the
and
same
that's valid, and that's probably why my table listed as plus 20 versus the game is listed as plus 10 with an extra plus SL, which is
For charge?
mechanic
For charge?
Yeah, apparently.
Yes, because if you click the charging, click check mark. It gives you a plus 10 on the attack, plus 1 advantage. That's
Yeah.
where the SL's coming
That's
from.
actually a lot better than a plus 20.
No, it's the
Right.
exact same.
Well,
Actually,
It's,
plus
it's,
No,
it's
because if you get a 0, then you automatically
you still get an
get
SL
a plus
of
1, right?
no. The advantage is basically you get it's a cumulative bonus by each time you succeed during the rounds.
Right.
As you succeed, you get more advantage. But
yeah.
Okay.
advantage.
The mechanic for that is actually slightly worse. Plus 20, you always get plus 20.
Ooh.
With the plus 10 and plus 1 SL, the SL only applies if you succeed.
Ah, okay.
That's why I thought my earlier spell count
So
was possible.
if you hit, you get plus 1 damage. Effectively, it's saying.
Gotcha.
So, but that's why that's why there's a plus 1 here as the step. So fine, 7 points of damage. Troll attempts to parry. Beat him by 4.
Oof.
Hey, you rolled a 4.
Boris.
And
Yeah.
Ben, for the size thing you were talking about, it's plus 20 for shooting a large target. It's at plus 10 for hitting a large target.
Okay, well then we
hitting it
need
with
to
a
edit
weapon.
this.
Okay.
That's at least what the book is
Sizes aren't
for
here.
that. That's why it's calculated in the system as only a plus 10.
Okay. Boris will attempt to hit it. Snow minus 20 for dim light. So
Forget about that.
oh well, neat.
That'll do it. Impressive.
You beat it, doing 8 points to it. Okay,
It's turn now.
it goes.
Surrenders.
And Sean, we're gonna scale this up. 2 of our characters are mauled.
One character is a little injured. One character is mauled.
Fair enough.
That's not that bad.
We haven't even made it to the objective.
A little hurt.
Yeah, slightly.
Okay. Troll opts to vomit on the 2 of you.
Okay.
So we'll start with Boris.
Okay.
Now I feel left out.
I know.
You too.
I was about to say, it's like you
Vomits with a -4. You can dodge only.
Okay.
You missed out on your fresh coat.
So I don't get defensive on this?
You
It's
do.
applied automatically.
Yeah, it's pre-programmed.
Yes, I wanted to make sure since this is a vomit attack
You get
and
defensive.
not regular melee.
You
it's
get
still
defensive.
shield.
-0, so he
Okay, so he blocks it. And then the vomit on the other guy hits by 1.
yeah, I did click the target. No. He's got can he use the fortune? Let me see how many fortune he used.
Well, that's not much damage at all. Come on
Yeah.
now.
That would take him out.
10 points.
Yes. The most one they
Okay,
have
so
is
he
well.
uses a fortune point and blocks it as well.
Yes.
Man, your NPCs have fortune points?
Yes.
All characters in the
yeah.
game have fortune points.
My character,
Hi, Nick.
my old NPC
Okay.
had 5.
I will attempt
You don't
to
have to use them.
nail the troll.
It's typically ruled most NPCs don't have those unless they're notable people.
Mm-hmm.
But it depends on per things and stuff like that.
I defined way at the beginning that any of the hirelings and everything have fortune points are identical to
Cool.
regular characters.
Cool.
Okay, and then okay. Heavy crossbow shot at the troll. See if I roll good.
Not bad, not bad.
29, so that's gonna be 9 to the
18 to the body.
Damn.
13. Okay.
Solid hit.
That's all I can do.
Okay.
I will say those crossbows, once they actually get reloaded, put it in the work. codes. So you can just put him in a firing line.
I'm gonna move.
Right here. I'm done.
Okay.
We prefer blue. Thank
That's
you very much.
Alan is down.
That is
German.
funny.
That we prefer blue. Thank you very much.
Do I leave? Yes, I leave
That's
lantern
bad
here.
Time for you to.
Yeah, I accidentally hit it. I was doing this when I accidentally hit a 5.
I like.
so.
I put. I'm carrying the lantern right now. I like the idea of having light sources to bring me back just in case. So I set the lantern back down.
Okay.
I want to put it to the square behind where it's at, to just one square that way. There you go. And then I move,
Sam.
drawing my sword.
Okay. Fullman.
The flagellant hat.
Yeah, the flagellant cage. I'm going to grab an ember out of grab a stick or whatever that's bonfire, and step over and see if the meat burns.
It's moving meat. As you're moving up to it, you can see it starting to crawl up to its feet.
And I tell the dog to attack.
Okay. So give me a
I was
basic
curious
belief
if you had
check
seen
to
that.
attack.
I was
Oh!
curious if you had seen it woke up.
Shit. No, I didn't.
I didn't either.
I don't know how I didn't see it because I was standing there. Fuck.
I was kind of nervous about the idea that we left his body there, and so when I put the lantern down, I see his body was still there. I was like, "Ooh, thank God."
I was kind of worried.
Fuck, this is not how I want Tolan to go out. This is so lame. Alright, oh, this is the dog attacking, not me.
I couldn't.
So
I still
you
can't see
start
it,
with you. You were trying to burn it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now I see what you're saying.
which means you can't see either.
I can't see the map.
There's still the campfire, isn't
It's not
It's
very
embers.
bright.
It's effectively embers.
Melee basic. Okay, it's large, right?
It's also prone.
So,
Should
it's-
already be.
so that's prone and large is plus 40.
Mhm.
I eat everything I can get.
Succeeded. Go.
Okay, you hit it. Strength bonus +2. Plus
Look at the
your-
improvised weapon.
Yeah.
There is a button on the character sheet by the combat. There's a fist icon that will give you an improvised weapon or unarmed or whatever, but it's I think the exact same thing, except maybe undamaging.
Melee weapon. Yeah, unarmed.
Let's see.
Right.
Improvised
Like a little gray
weapon,
one.
strength bonus
Is that what that
+1,
is?
Yeah.
and undamaging.
Oh, okay.
So can't do crits.
Right. So strength damage or strength bonus +1 plus your 5 success levels.
Okay. So
What's your
My
strength bonus?
strength bonus is a 1.
Okay. Plus 1 is 2. Plus the 5 success levels is 7.
Well done.
And you are unable to harm it. Biscuit.
Get him, Biscuit. Get him.
You're my last hope.
Halfling strength finally strikes, because I think that's the first time your minimal physical damage actually has come in. I mean, I know you've always complained that your character was really weak. You
Oh,
just
yeah.
never actually stab anybody like that, except for those demons. You're really good at taking out.
Yeah, I am good at taking out demons.
That's also undamaging, so it doesn't have the minimum
Right.
requirement. So
Okay, so, but I did hit it though, right? I just didn't do any damage?
Yeah.
What, does the fire give me a bonus?
It's not burning. It's just embers, coals.
I said I grabbed a burning stick.
There are no burning sticks. At
Oh,
the beginning of
shit.
the fire had already burned out. You guys had no wood.
Show part wood.
There was
Okay.
there was talk about whether you guys wanted to chop up the wagon, and somebody said no.
I don't know who that was, because you know.
Alright, so
The one who bought the wagon, or
is it plus,
Claim
is plus
the
10
wagon?
for being prone or plus 20?
20.
Okay, so.
Yeah.
Alright, doggo.
Okay, hit by 2. Biscuit hits it, and the creature goes down again.
Good job.
Thank you.
You just had a mini heart attack.
I mean, it would have
Christ.
Gobble.
it would have killed you.
Okay.
And then gone
Can
after
I-
me.
Can he move the lantern one square to the left so the
Sure.
troll is in light? Hopefully.
Okay.
Okay. Would that be in light?
Sure.
Okay. Can he still reload? Attempt to with a -10. I'm guessing for that.
Sure.
Okay. That's all he's doing this round. He succeeded. So, wait, what?
Nope.
No, no, that's not a success. Okay, never mind. He does not succeed.
Okay. Gordon.
Attack. No. Well,
Yeah, he beat you.
There you go.
Boris.
attack as well.
That's the troll.
Plus 2 successes.
That time you got him.
Wow.
Okay.
Yep, it's also regenerating.
The troll goes. It's going to strike at Boris.
Any amount of HP is worth HP gone.
Well, we've got 2 of them down already, so.
Hit you by 2.
Parry? What? Yeah, because it's a larger creature. Okay. Let's see. Oh, he's going to use a wait, does he have fortune? He does. He's going to use a fortune. Still failing miserably. Oh my gosh.
It's better than a 96.
Left.
Okay.
Yeah, he's down.
14 points to the left arm.
Down, critical.
I can heal that.
Snaps his forearm.
Bleeding condition.
It's a bleeding condition.
Yeah, he's dead.
Apply bleeding. And torn muscle.
That's all that was deep.
The worst
2
part is
extra
I
wounds,
wouldn't
which doesn't
know
matter.
it's hurt like that. I'm busy.
And that is on his. What was this? Left arm.
Yeah, he's long. He's a ways away.
It would
Okay.
take me 3 full turns to get there. Shit, I'm so slow.
Jesus.
Heinrich.
I've said it once, I've said it again. They're
Why do
not
people say
tough.
Jesus.
I never know.
Okay. Attempt another reload check.
Rick. Oh, Rick. Come on.
Shiloh?
Do I need to make a
Whatever it
leadership
is.
test
Shalia.
to attempt to, like, since Boris just went down in like a spray of blood?
He didn't go down in a
Another
spray of blood. He got
goddess.
his arm broken
Yeah,
and is laying on the
It's
ground
almost
crying
like
out in
halfway not a
pain.
believer.
yeah.
What's your leadership test for?
Never mind.
Okay.
Get back up.
Reload.
understand?
Why did it do an opposed test? It is not opposed. I
Because
was
you have
reloading.
You have someone targeted.
I
Yeah.
did not mean to do that.
Okay. So either way, you get your crossbow reloaded.
Tropic Thunder.
George.
Well, I'm gonna pray because
I was gonna
it's
think,
that time. It's that type of round.
It's that time. It's time to do that.
Yep.
Okay, you're gonna pray on.
Me and
Big
Greg
bird.
Guppy.
Okay, you're gonna
Starship
you
Troopers.
become invisible again.
Yeah.
Okay, Alan. Down. Sherman.
I like it.
Is the troll behind me moving?
Not currently.
See what round is it down?
12.
Okay, I got till 22.
Got done to contribute. I wish I could. I would if I could.
Hey man,
I'm having
it's
a nice
fine.
nap.
And you could charge your double move.
Mm-hmm.
Charge into this creature.
You're right. You want to get vomited on. Don't
Yes,
you?
I do.
Technically, he would be unconscious because of this critical.
Why?
If you reach 0 wounds, you no longer lose wounds, and instead fall immediately unconscious.
Yeah, because he's bleeding. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then he's unconscious.
Let's just hope that blood clots. And you don't.
So,
He goes down with a scream of pain and then stops.
what are these modifiers? Attacking larger creatures at +10. Okay. I did charge, so that would give me a 20. And that's it, right?
You got him.
Yep.
Unless he gets really lucky. No, he did not get really lucky.
He got really unlucky.
20 points to his arm. He takes the damage and he goes down.
Good job.
I got to hit somebody.
You did. Tolman.
And you immediately broke it.
I'm gonna try to set the thing on fire.
Okay. You stab at it, at each of the wounds that are sealing up and everything. Each one sizzles and pops and everything and seems to stop. Yeah. Okay. Biscuit growls and chews on the troll's leg.
As more wounds open.
Gobble.
Okay.
Every wound you close, he opens again.
That's where we need blood bandage.
The more wounds it has, the faster it regenerates.
Yeah, that's
Got-
the trick.
Gobble's gonna stop trying to reload, and could he? He doesn't have anything to stop bleeding conditions.
No, that normally requires a medic.
Yeah.
Remember correctly, anyone can stop bleeding.
I think they make him make a heal check.
They don't have the skill.
Stopping,
No.
Yeah, no one can do the heal check, but I mean, like,
Yes, I believe there's something that says, because we've done it, there's a basic, I'm going to attempt to stop bleeding.
yeah, let me look it up.
He's going to attempt to run up and drag Boris back.
I would try to help, but I literally don't know
Yes,
if I
I
went
know.
down. So
Okay, so you move up and grab
And
Boris.
attempt to drag him back.
I assume you're discarding your crossbow?
Yeah, he drops it back where he was trying to reload and just army drags him back.
Well, you're not in the army, but okay.
Whatever.
Gordon.
Military drag. He's going to wait until it starts twitching again and then strike at it.
Boris.
Okay, so
I
Down.
wish I was.
yes.
So give me a D10 roll. On a 1, he's dead.
Okay, roll on here with my custom.
I don't care.
Okay.
Might I ask? It specifically has a mechanic for rolling doubles.
1d10.
So
Oh,
I would suggest
10% chance, my guy.
Rolling doubles when you're bleeding.
when you roll doubles when you're bleeding,
4.
you
What the
clock
fuck? How can you even
and
read
remove one
that?
bleeding.
because I have young eyes.
So roll a second dice.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah.
Roll a second dice.
What?
Yeah.
4 again.
44.
Okay, so it clotted.
Good. Yay.
I saved your character.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, he's unconscious, I guess then.
I'll stop bleeding.
Heinrich.
Okay.
Almost got rid of it.
I'm going to set my crossbow down because it's a heavy crossbow, and
Is it just too much to carry?
It's afraid of damaging the road. It's very heavy.
I will attempt to run over here and attempt to shove the massive body of the troll off the cliff.
Thank you, Christ.
Okay.
No.
Why not?
Give me a athletics roll at -40 because of its size.
Okay, and would this be using my strength?
No, it'd be using athletics, which is strength based.
Nope. It's
I'm with
It's
Tolman.
agility based.
You know,
Okay,
that-
so you can
on
use
this
your
one.
strength in that case.
Okay, so
As soon as somebody was suggesting earlier, I was over
it's actually worse by 1. So I'll just subtract 1 from this.
You just have a recurring enemy.
That's what I'm saying.
Now,
Every night a fucking troll comes up
Okay,
and eats another horse.
I actually
No.
cannot
The
succeed.
fall, you see, normally
Because
people
it's
get
a
brain
minus
damage
40,
with their
it's
head.
I have
Trolls, it's
36
reversed.
skill.
so, okay.
Makes it
You
smarter.
cannot. I mean, you give it a try. You cannot move the
rearrange
roll.
your brain.
Okay, I will ask Order Gobble to help me. As
Boris.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you're invisible at this point. Seems all the troll threat seems to be stopped.
Okay.
Or does it matter?
It might matter.
It probably will.
They do have a nasty knack of getting back up exactly when the
I was just
halfling
thinking
comes
about
to
it. The amount of work that still needs to be done. He's like,
I'm invisible. I'm still gonna be hidden.
You're
and
invisible. The
non-detectable.
halfling's over there stabbing it with a hot stick.
I'm gonna see if the wizard.
I pray to Renaud to leave me out of any of the
Christ.
cleanup.
With my professional medical knowledge, I would like to tell if the wizard is alive or dead.
Okay. Give me your professional medical knowledge roll.
Got it.
We are so highly skilled.
We are so highly skilled. Gotta find it.
I've got 10 ranks in heal, or whatever that is.
Oh Christ.
You're not sure. It's indeterminate.
Might be dead.
38?
He's 2 better than me, and I have 10
I mean,
ranks.
his arm doesn't look like it's ever going to point straight again.
Yep.
Jarmond?
Guess we gotta toss it over the cliff.
Does the wizard on the cliff?
No, just the arm.
I yell out,
Maybe if you wipe it.
don't push it off the cliff, burn it.
What?
As I'm getting a flask of oil out.
it.
Well, wait, were we asleep for the night? Oh, well, then I hit running back to my backpack.
That's functionally why I
Forgot.
think nobody had a lot of armor.
Yeah, well, I forgot that we also, when I got up, is I had to take the time to get the sword and shield in, so I
Okay.
run.
Tolman? That one seems heavily charred at this point.
Char this wall. No, wait, no, I can't do that.
Meanwhile,
It's a good thing that you
Heinrich is shoving this bulk of something.
I tell the dog to follow me.
Okay.
It's a good thing the healer's terrified of me for the next 8
Stop!
Okay.
Stab, 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 stab.
He comes running up. Gobble and Gordon and Boris, what are they doing?
Gobble is going to,
Missed opportunity, guys.
I guess, with his best ability, tend.
Could have had a read
Two.
NPC.
Does he have healing?
No, he doesn't.
Okay, so he can't really do much.
Okay. Gordon's just going to keep an eye on the body to make sure it doesn't get back up.
Okay, so they stand guard over the body as it slowly starts to heal.
Like that? Sure.
Okay.
I will see him run over with the hot
And-
stick. Go join me.
It's just like a collectible in a video game. Collect 100 troll ears
That one starts twitching
from the same troll.
and gets up.
Okay.
So, Heinrich, what are you doing?
Wait, it went from prone to or
No, the one on the far
Still
left.
prone. Still prone. It's
Okay.
getting up. It's waking up.
I don't have that. I will.
It's an additional regeneration ability. They don't regenerate prone, they regenerate standing.
no, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You really?
Okay. I will. Since I don't have my crossbow, since I set it down, I will move up. I can only move 3 squares.
Aren't you focused on getting that body off the cliff? Weren't you?
He spent his turn.
I did not, I ran. We're technically not in combat
Right.
for that one
Give or
round.
take, yeah. I mean, I'm somewhat flexible. At the same point, your focus was on that troll. To suddenly turn and run over to the other one.
You'd have to pick up a weapon or something anyway, right?
I have. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would.
Oh, wait.
So, I mean, you want to get your weapons and run over to the other troll, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not overly worried about it. You got a guard over there watching the body, and a second guy that can easily jump on it. Between the two of you, the troll goes back down. You can keep it. You can keep it down for the time being, as long as
Yeah.
you have a guard on it. Otherwise, you risk them getting up. The one on the right doesn't seem to be going anywhere. There's several people, including a crazy halfling with a burning ember, stabbing on the center. So after another minute or so, the trolls are dispatched. None of them seem to be moving anymore or getting up.
How have you gotten rapport as the time goes on? You went from a crazy halfling with a magical knife to a crazy halfling with a burning
Got
stick.
2 bolts back.
It really the knife. It just the point was in the fire.
Dude, I really was thinking. pulling it
That's
out.
all I could think of the whole time. I'm like, how is he using this stick? He's got a hot knife. Run back, heat it up again.
I'm afraid of what happens when I pull the knife out. I don't want to get blood loss or something. Start stabbing all the people running around me.
I've
Okay.
got the perfect regenerative power.
So other than the lanterns and so forth, you guys are able to recover whatever gear you have, etc. Deal with the fight.
Horse meat.
What's that?
Is the horse meat salvageable?
that what you named them? Horse meat?
Yeah, I can probably
it's
salvage
dead.
some of it.
It's definitely lame because it's lost its hind leg.
Well, I mean, if it's alive at all, I put
No,
it out of
it's-
its misery.
it's
but
dead. Yeah.
my point is, I want to try to salvage the flesh
Okay.
for food.
Okay.
You don't let stuff like that go to waste.
Okay. Give me a survival roll.
Does anybody want to assist?
I'm not much better.
I would.
Is survival intelligence based?
Yes.
This is epic.
Yeah. Good thing you're smart guys.
Would trade cook help?
It would help with whatever he harvests.
Okay, then I'll just go work on him.
Okay.
So nobody has outdoor survival that can just assist. I get a plus 10 from you for each
I
person.
do.
But you're unconscious.
Oh, it's just a straight plus 10?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll
No,
assist.
If you are trained.
You have to have a point of advance into it, and he has to have a point of advance into
I've
it.
got 10
Yes,
advances
I have
into
10.
it, but
I also have 10 advances.
Okay.
So then you're probably better
you can
than me.
absolutely do that.
44?
And it,
Way better than me.
yeah.
I-
And it automatically uses whoever has the best skill on it.
Right.
And so in that case, it would be you.
Okay, sure, yeah.
so you have a 54 with my plus 10 for you.
Okay. So go ahead and give me a scroll over. This is the 54.
Oh shit! I forgot to target, didn't I?
No, you did.
Nice.
You
You
did.
did target me.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're able to harvest some meat from the horse.
I get I get the other two to get Boris over near the embers.
Sure.
Yeah.
You can harvest 15 days worth of raw meat from the horse.
That's
Awesome.
nice. So what?
It's cold enough; it won't go bad either.
Hey, we'll never actually.
You won't really be able to cook it because it'll be frozen, but
You can still cook it. You just gotta have a good fire.
that's the limitation you got.
I can't believe I never thought to break. Well, no, I have a tinder-box on the.
Yeah,
You can start fires. Yes.
Yeah,
You need materials to start fires with.
I'll admit when I bought the tinderbox, I had the same misconception that it was a box of firewood. So
they're literally this big.
yeah,
Yeah.
And they're priced around that range also.
yeah, fucking wood wouldn't be that expensive either. So, anyways, moving on. So I healed him with a full lengthy heal test.
Okay.
I got +2 success level to just raw hit points.
Yeah, just because
Can
I
you
don't
heal
want to be as
Boris
weak as I am,
also?
I
I'll
drink
get
it.
there. I'll get to him.
I don't know if we're gonna get attacked again, so I drink a healing potion.
Okay.
Where's my trackings?
So that's my intelligence bonus. So you heal 7 points.
That was fun.
It's more than half of my HP.
We want to take the troll heads? More recognition for you?
And
I'll take one.
I didn't kill any.
You killed the last one.
I'm gonna go over to Boris.
So far left.
Not Boris.
The red
Yeah,
one.
Boris.
Who's the one who got fucking smacked by?
Boris Giesling.
Boris.
He's not on my
Boris,
list.
Boris.
There's two of us.
Yeah.
There's a
Here,
Boris
I'll bring him right next.
and a
On your right
Boris.
side, I'll
Yeah.
put him right next to you.
Okay.
We got to get rid of one of them.
Okay.
How much you willing to pay me?
I use one of the horses
Not paranormal.
I can make this happen.
to drag the troll bodies out of the middle of the stupid trail, or maybe I don't want to risk trying to pull it off the cliff. I'll just drag them off to a corner or side.
Right over there.
Okay.
Like right,
Use
Can you
right
set my
there.
arm?
Just
I'll
away
get
from
to
the
it.
cliff edge.
Away from the this path.
Yeah.
I guess we could probably go around the body.
He healed 9.
Yeah. I mean, they don't really block
Nine.
a lot of it. You guys are heading east on this map,
you.
anyways.
Maybe they'll be eating. Well, things don't eat trolls. All right.
You
Oh,
dog
the
ate
trolls
trolls. Troll dog.
And greenskins.
Yeah, we'll leave them there, I guess.
What the fuck?
You opened my notes.
Oh yeah, Durf. Okay. So
Okay. In the
Yeah, I
meantime,
think
while
all
he's
notes.
doing all that, I need everybody to give me a challenging endurance roll as the excitement of the fight wears down and the freezing cold winter and the exposure sets back in.
Have I got
Do you,
the
want me
effects
to,
for?
do you want me to roll that again, even though I've rolled it like at the beginning or for watch already?
Did you roll that?
Yeah, we both did.
because
I
we were
gained
on
fatigue.
watch. Yeah, he was fatigued from it, and I succeeded greatly.
Okay. So, if you already rolled and you were affected by it, then the actual effect for cold exposure is -10 ballistic skill, agility, and dexterity. Okay. Doesn't make you fatigued. This you need to make a roll every 4 hours. If it's an extreme environment, it's every 2 hours. The first failure causes that penalty. The second failure causes all other characteristics to have a -10. The third failure causes D10 damage not modified by armor points with a minimum of 1 wound. And if you run out of wounds in the cold, you become immediately unconscious.
So you said -10 to ballistic skill, toughness, and agility?
Yes. Ballistic skill, agility, and dexterity, not toughness.
There is... Okay, there is a dexterity.
You said challenging?
Never gets used.
Yeah.
Nope.
This is challenging and
I mean,
for everybody else.
Okay, I'm guessing.
If you've succeeded, then the cold hasn't affected you. The prior travel, it's something we should have been doing unless you guys had shelter, etc.
Oh.
That's the whole point of having fires at night.
If you have multiple layers of clothing and armor,
You get bonuses, yeah.
Okay.
If you have specific protections, etc., items can give you benefits.
okay.
Oh, okay.
The reason I ask is I'm wearing clothing,
Mhm.
I'm wearing the apron, I'm wearing full leathers. All that would help insulate you from the cold.
From freezing rain and snow,
The leathers, absolutely. It would be waterproof. Pretty damn waterproof.
it'd be
Like I've got a boiled leather breastplate I wear. You know, it's
well, sure, but your body is not going to be where the freezing typically is going to hit you first. It's going to be your
Man,
but I have no problem with a bonus. It's not going to be a major bonus.
no,
It's
I'm
with your
not
clothing
expecting a
anyway.
major bonus, but
Okay. So I'll give you for wearing leather armors, I'll give you a +10.
okay.
Okay.
Okay, well, oh my
Well,
god.
an apron I don't see as significant enough. It just covers your front anyways.
The moment anybody starts showing any type of signs, what you said, it's a covered wagon,
It is.
then supplies are getting ditched and people getting put in the wagons with their sleeping bags.
Well, this is an interesting. This is one of those things where we showed up to the mountains without any cold weather gear because none of us fucking considered. But I don't know how far into the snow we would have went before we're like,
We gotta
This
get
is
some.
good. this is gonna fucking kill us if
Right.
we keep going any
And-
further.
and I'm not
Holy
too worried
crap.
about it. You guys had covered most of the journey anyways.
Okay.
I mean, you only had, if you recall, you only had one more stop before you got to the picket line.
Okay, fair enough.
So I'm not really worried about rewinding a week and all the other saving throws you would have made. Otherwise, absolutely, everybody would say, okay, we've just gone 1 mile. Let's go back and get some coats before we go on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Snowshoes, coats, things
Right.
like that. Yeah.
Well, there was discussion at one point where at that town where we're like, hey, we need to get the gear. We're going to need to get up into the mountains with it.
Right.
and I do have a lot of that. I have grappling hooks. I have rope. I have pistons. I have all kinds of stuff.
Winter
but
stuff and everything we sort of glossed over.
Never
because
considered I would
didn't
need
have
winter
mechanics.
gear for some reason.
Right.
Okay, cool. Well, the reason I ask is I have no fucking toughness. So
So, you said -10 to... Okay, so...
And the idea -10 for what? -10 for agility, dexterity.
Did Boris with a +0 get... Did that
If you
succeed? No?
beat your roll, your stat, then you succeeded.
He's fine.
Okay.
It's a pass fail.
Okay, and then ballistic skill, agility, and
Dexterity.
dexterity.
Okay. So the basic intent here is traveling through the mountains. During the day, you have a bit of exposure because you're getting cold. But a day's travel, worst case, you're going to fail 2 of them.
I failed by 4 levels.
It doesn't matter. 1 level or more
Okay.
is the exact same difference.
Okay.
Yeah, all
cool.
my...
Cool.
2 of
And
my
it would-
guys
It would be an
failed by
endurance check, but
-4.
I'm sure you don't have.
Right, but
over
the scenario here is typically traveling through the mountains. You would travel an 8-hour day. That's 2 checks. You're not going to be taking frostbite damage. You're just going to be really frigid cold, -10 on everything. And then you make camp, you light a fire, you get into the covered wagon, etc. You warm up for the night, and in the morning you go on. If you don't have shelter, like you guys were trying to do here, then you're taking exposure tests through the night.
Well, we're down a horse, and 2 guys are pretty injured. Him and the other guy, so they're going to be riding in the back of the wagon.
Okay.
So there's sleeping bags and stuff that they can stay warm with.
Biscuit doesn't like company.
Biscuit's on the chair. He's on the bench with me. But
I like to
he's
imagine
helping
that.
keeping me warm.
I've been sleeping on all the rations, dude. This is comfortable.
So it's a good thing I did take the wagon up the mountain, even though there was collective disagreement.
I like to imagine Biscuits
You
turned into a
convinced me.
husky.
You convinced me.
Right.
I like to imagine
A covered
Biscuits
wagon
turned into a
certainly has
husky.
value. So
He's a
the
mastiff.
one of the pack draft horses is wounded. It's
Oh yeah,
down.
I'm gonna roll to heal it.
It's down. Looks like 9 points. And then one of the riding horses is dead.
Okay, that's could be worse.
I'm gonna try to heal the horse.
Okay.
We have 2 people that are out of commission, so we still have enough horses.
So one of the draft horses is wounded.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I targeted it. So let's see. Hopefully this thing doesn't kick
Do
my
you
fucking
guys
skull
mind if
in.
one of you ties my war horse to the cart?
What do you mean? It's a nice mount. What?
Can you ride?
Everyone can ride.
I can sit.
That's right. This one stays really well, and it goes right down the
It's a basic
path.
skill.
It is.
It is a basic skill. Everyone can ride.
Ride
6 or
horse is
7
an
points?
advanced skill.
You made it by 2
one
success
more,
levels.
yeah,
Oh, there it
one
is,
more
right.
success level because I've
I
got
guess we
that
do all have it.
apron.
Okay, so 8.
But
Just like we all have draw.
yeah,
Yep.
Okay.
yeah, eight
Alright.
8 hit points.
I'll allow it.
Okay, so it's mostly healed.
I do have a mechanics
kidding,
question.
anyway.
When I rolled on him and I rolled on his guy, I used the surgery skill.
Like the Casper buying
the
the horse.
new mechanic in this shows
Officially,
surgery is.
Is a separate thing.
Yeah, that's what I thought because, well, when you look at it,
Right.
the
Technically,
the
surgery.
pop-up shows heal test outside of combat rounds.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the surgery skill.
You don't want to use surgery because that is treating like the major wound and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
that's treating his elbow.
Yeah, for that. Yeah.
Okay, so the way the healing works long term for the critical injuries, there's a fixed amount of time that injury will take to heal,
Mhm.
measured in weeks. Okay,
Weeks?
weeks. Okay,
So 41 weeks for you.
no, it's, multiple weeks.
I thought it was measured in days. You have 30-day minimum.
It
and then
is.
you add
It
8
is,
D10.
but it's not going to be like 3 days.
No, not for
point
elbow.
is it's going
Shit,
to
my
be
elbow
several
would
weeks.
take
I
6 months.
was panicked because I'm like, I'm just going to retire my character if that's the case because I'm not going to live
Why?
I'm not going to live for the next 31 weeks.
No, it'll be fine. I'll
Right.
amputate
You
your
got full
arm
health
and you won't
points
have
at
any
that
more
point.
penalties.
Yeah.
So surgery itself.
I've been there.
So surgery itself actually has its own mechanics and block of text that you can do.
Right.
So some wounds are beyond simple stitching and foul smelling poultices, like a destroyed arm. If you suffer a critical wound where the surgery is required to attend it, you suffer the marked penalties and such and so forth. Further, and then it goes to that, and then the actual mechanics for doing it.
Each critical, some of the criticals are marked surgery.
Oh, okay.
You do not heal those until you visit a surgeon.
Okay, and his elbow isn't one of those?
His elbow is not because it's a shattered bone.
Okay.
Okay, the surgery. I mean, it can be used
Medieval
as far as
surgery
to
is
heal.
going to be putting pins and.
Right, that sort of thing. So the main thing.
You would be fucking
The
crippled.
main
for
thing
life.
for the critical wounds is they will take a long time. The benefit of healing and surgery doesn't speed the healing rate.
It just
it-
allows it to heal.
It allows it to heal probably properly.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't have to make
All
the
right.
test. if
So
it's
neither one
proper.
of their injuries then require the surgery skill.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
You just don't have to make the test at the end. Or
Well,
else
I have a
it
reference
doesn't heal
that has all the healing.
You got your hit points that I can give
So-
you, so.
On his arm, it has all the rules for a lost hand, but you can't use a shield on the arm either. That's for amputated. But okay, a major broken bone, which is what your arm has.
It counts as amputated.
Okay. Badly broken. It's rested at an odd angle. It's splintered. In your case, all 3 probably because of the wrenched arm too. It's unlikely to heal properly without medical attention. The hit location cannot be used until it is healed. So you cannot use your left arm. Otherwise, it counts just like a broken bone. It will take 40 plus D10 days to heal. Okay, so go ahead and roll a D10.
do I roll to set it and all that stuff?
That's
44
coming up
days.
momentarily.
Okay.
Okay.
Do
How
I
many?
get a bonus for doubles? 44 days.
44 days before it will be usable again.
That's fine.
Okay. At the end of that, you make an average plus 20 endurance test to see if it is set properly and you have no long-term effects. Otherwise, you suffer minus 10 on agility, an agility test for a damaged arm. Okay, because it's a major wound. It's basically a permanent penalty that you have.
Yep.
Now, a successful heal test at plus 20 within 1 week of receiving the fracture results in negating the need for the endurance test. Okay, but the arm has to be bound and held in place for the duration.
Okay, so he
If
can...
it gets disturbed, you get to do that heal test again within 24 hours.
Okay, so he can just heal me.
He
And
can heal you and set the bone.
It just...
You'll still be at minus 10 for the duration.
Yeah, I'll
No,
still get my...
you still can't use it at all.
I know. He's
And
at minus
I-
10 to all agility checks, plus you can't use the arm for the duration. You just don't have to make the endurance test.
If I succeed this roll.
If you succeed this roll and nothing disturbs it further.
Okay.
I think
well,
I should take care of that for
I
you.
have an 11 agility.
There you go. Not a problem.
Okay. So he
I
says,
strap it to his chest and all that
he
stuff.
says, hold on, crack, and pops it back into place. Sticks the bones back in through the skin.
Actually, I probably wouldn't be strong enough. Here, can you do this?
Oh, yeah, let me do it.
Yeah, puts the melted skin back over the bone and things like that.
That was really the big thing. Is that
Bandages
it all
up.
happened
Now.
from the puke.
Several people took wounds.
Mm,
You guys are well familiar with how dirty wounds are. Do you wish to spend any poultices on any of these wounds?
I will
One per
use a
wound.
poultice on his elbow.
He has 2 wounds on his arm, effectively. One for the wrenched arm and one for the broken bone.
Okay.
They should have let us do it.
I think I had 20 poultices on the wagon.
I was about to chase you down.
So,
You were dragging your guy away.
didn't
Like,
we
I
use
got
a
him.
few off the wagon?
I don't know.
I have heal skill.
Huh?
I have heal skill.
Oh.
Functionally, anybody who took a wound from the trolls is at potential risk.
Mm-hmm.
Puking and otherwise.
Yeah,
Yeah, 20
you
poultices.
swallowed more than a little of it.
So I'm gonna go ahead and
You're fed for like a week now.
I'm gonna use 2 poultices on his elbow.
Okay. I would not suggest eating the poultice. It's not
God.
a good idea.
I
Done.
can't even imagine how absolutely disgusting.
Can you apply
My
broken
character
arm
stinks
The-
so
to my
bad.
character?
The only one
It was already.
in,
There's a
in
wrench
all 4
for
of my guys that got hit was
critical
Borg.
effect, but there's no broken arm.
How many hits did he take
He went down.
on the one hit?
Yes, that's it.
So
I know
okay.
we applied it.
The vomit put him down?
No, not the. They both withstood the vomit. The
Oh.
claw slashed his arm.
Major.
Alright. So I'll use a healing poultice on his arm.
Okay.
That brings us down to 17.
I got puked on twice.
Okay. And
Okay. That's 15. You didn't get hit.
No.
I didn't get hit. Dog didn't get hit.
Andy got hit.
Andy got hit.
also put your level of blind back
I
on.
think Andy just got hit by the.
Puke.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
The
we got it. Yeah,
The
we
3
got
of
it.
us stepped up like, haha, puke. Oh,
See,
How many?
you're in wild magic zones. Who knows what the effects are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many wounds did Andy take?
He actually avoided the strike, but the troll smashed the rocks and knocked him out briefly.
Okay, so he didn't.
He's not, actually not injured. he
Okay.
didn't take anything. He avoided it with his shield.
Oh, that's right. I remember
Yeah.
that now, yeah.
Oh wait, yeah.
He would have been a completely viable fighter if he hadn't been lured off by the sounds of music.
Nice.
Damn mountain sirens.
All right, we're down to 15 poultices. So
Updated.
stop getting
Wounds
hit.
Updated properly.
Okay.
Hopefully.
I intend to stay at
That's not
range.
wrong.
Just so you don't overlook it, did you want to use any on the horse?
Yeah, I will. So I bet that thing got a bunch of fucking wounds, didn't it?
It got 2.
Oh, that's it. Okay, yeah. I'll heal those up
That-
too.
it didn't die. The other one took a few more.
Yeah, just a little bit. All right, that puts it down to 13.
Yeah.
And do you want to use flasks of oil to burn all these things?
I did, yes.
Did we
but
want to
that's
take
up
the
to
heads?
group.
Yeah, to
Alright.
fully dispose of the
Trollheads
body
could
will take
be-
at least a flask of oil.
College could be
Okay,
valuable.
that's
I'm okay with it. I want to do it.
out of the chuck wagon. We'll use 3 of them.
College
Okay.
could be valuable.
Nah, I don't want it coming back.
if I were to wrap my eyes in
We just
a
shove down the
bandage
cliff,
and
and then
attempt to
it separates into many
lower
pieces,
the
so you have
lower
a
Baby trolls.
Something at you.
Yeah.
Baby troll swarm.
would that completely blind me, or would
Yes.
that? Okay.
That's how you need. That's all you need for a giant troll army. You just shove one down off of the mountain.
Right.
You're plenty after a day.
Don't
If
think
you
you know.
want to wrap your head such that the light doesn't show out, you will not be able to see at all. You'll be totally blind.
Ooh, do I have to make a courage test or something to heal him after combat? Or can I just kind of
I'm going to. Well, you have a week technically to deal with his arm, so I'm going to assume that eventually you get enough willpower to approach him.
Okay.
I'm not worried about that per se.
Okay. Thank you.
Just keep your eyes closed, man.
Yeah.
I mean, if needed, we can do it.
Yeah.
Now, if needed, you can just remove the eyes.
You would do it. I'd assist.
Yeah, that is true.
That'd be more comfortable for everybody.
I'm gonna.
If it was a plus 20, we'd have a pretty good. I think we could
Not
do it.
in
We
for
might
when
actually.
I pull them out and they're completely black.
Even with that, I still well higher than
It's not just bigger pupils; it is just a
Dude.
black sphere.
You add our skills together, we still don't equal you.
I'll point out.
It's my one thing.
I get it.
Just like
Find it,
my
you know
one
what's
thing is
been
my
helpful?
crossbow.
You, with his bonus, do not match my outdoor survival. So that would have been helpful to be awake then.
Yep. I really don't like playing a stupid character. This is annoying.
Thank you.
God, this is annoying.
Yeah, there's a lot of skills that just
Arja,
intelligence
arja,
in there. When I was playing a wizard where you have so much intelligence, it felt like I can do anything because half the skills are intelligence based. It's
Yep.
bizarre.
That's all you're good for is fighting.
Yep.
Which
Breaking in case of combat.
is something I'll ask. I've noticed for certain traits, as we're talking, they don't exactly make sense for the character, but you would still be able to do them. Like my character. He's an intimidation-based character, but it's a strength-based skill.
Yeah.
However, it's a wizard intimidating you, so rather than it being... A wizard's not going to be physically intimidating. You're worried about what he can do mentally.
So at least in the wizard track, there is talents you can get which gives you those bonuses and compensation for it. I don't know if your wizard track has that.
It does, and what I'm asking is, would I rather than using strength be able to substitute that for intelligence because it's a wizard and they're not physically intimidating?
Regardless, it would not be intelligence. It would be fellowship if anything.
Yes. That's exactly what you're describing.
And I would still think it's
I
strength
was going
because I mean at least on the wizarding track, level 3 you have whatever the thing that gives you a plus 10 per time you take it.
Yeah, menacing.
Yeah, and that's going to be your
I don't know why,
compensation.
but my soldier and roadborn both got
Yeah,
the
a
same
high level
base
wizard
fellowship
is
stat.
scary.
They both
is
got
fundamentally
base
what the
41
mechanic
stat.
is. But
Yeah.
I don't disagree with the interpretation that intimidation doesn't necessarily have to be smashing things. Okay? So, in that case, I could see menacing applies towards intimidation, and I'm open to the interpretation of another stat applying. But what you're talking about absolutely is fellowship, not
Okay.
intelligence.
That's fine. It brings into account like this. Like, why would you use intelligence for a outdoor survival when you would otherwise use like toughness
But
or
right,
willpower?
because it's a skill. It's a
I
training.
would say the outdoor survival is still
Yeah.
intelligent.
Yeah,
You
that's
just don't even
absolutely-
know how to
I just
survive
wasn't.
and
I'm
what
not
to
smart
do.
enough
Yeah.
to really
Yeah.
pick
If you
up on
don't-
it all.
Yeah, if you don't know how to survive, then you're going to use your endurance because you're resisting the cold.
I'm highly trained.
Yeah.
I mean, 10 ranks is pretty highly trained.
Yes, I
Yeah,
also have 10
mean,
ranks.
but fundamentally in the mountain, he survives not because he knows how to survive in the cold,
It's
just
just 'cause
because
he's
he can
tough.
ignore it.
Yeah. Whereas I have no idea how to survive here. I almost fucking ran off the cliff.
Right. Yeah. The halfling will die pretty quick here.
Oh yeah.
The wolfkin just survives by accident.
Don't you have like a 60 intelligence at this point? 50 or
It's
60?
pretty high. It's 50
That
something.
I definitely do agree though. There are a
54.
handful of skills. Intimidation is probably a good one. Athletics is another one that we use. That I can see an interpretation for two different stats based on how you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it
Fellowship
makes
is
sense.
definitely what you were describing. The power of
I don't know if
presence.
you can get fellowship. I assume you can.
Yeah, I can get
Yeah,
it.
that's a good way of putting it. Yeah.
I have 10 points. 10
Okay.
points.
So trolls are dead.
I mean,
It's still around 10 p.m. You guys haven't been asleep for very long. Some of you weren't asleep at all. You guys want to form up camp, get some more sleep
Yes.
in the cold?
I am going to spend a few minutes with the.
during the cold.
I'm going to spend a few minutes with the horses, calming them down,
I don't have a bra.
going over, making sure they're all fine and not
Once the troll bodies are burned, the horses very quickly calm down.
Interesting.
good horses.
I mean, they're cold.
Yeah.
They don't have survival skill either.
Are the trolls flammable?
No,
Okay.
they're not
So
flammable, but with the oil, it chars the body enough.
I didn't know if maybe the bones, if we could get down to the bone itself, because bones are flammable.
No.
If you get hot enough.
Yeah, hallelujah. Like
What?
really ridiculous
what
temperatures.
kind of magic?
It's
is
gonna burn out the
flowing
marrow,
super
then
hot?
they burn
Oh.
at a low flame
Chaos.
for very long.
Ah.
So I'm told.
Alrighty then.
Bonefire.
It works. But the marrow and
Right.
all the porous nature
What
of
is that?
That
plant.
explains why I was nuking myself.
Just snap the bone and then
Okay.
pour it on the fire.
So you guys still do not have a
Fuel.
significant fire. So you
Oh, we
could
have crates.
Empty crate.
Bust up the crates.
We don't have
so
any empty crates. They're all full, dude.
So we empty them.
Were you guys talking about burning the flesh?
We do have tents to help protect us from the weather
And bedrolls.
and bedrolls. We don't need a fire. We don't.
I don't need a fire.
I'm fine also.
I'm a little concerned about well,
I have a very nice bedroll. I'm fine.
and you have a dog.
And I have a dog, and I have a tent.
He
I'm
lays
good.
out this bedroll. You can fit 6 halflings in that thing. What's wrong with you?
I have.
Yeah, he
four
has
prone
6
power
halflings.
ones. I
They're
can
all
kill
right
myself.
behind him.
All right.
okay, so you guys are gonna go without a fire for the rest of the night? How many tents you got currently?
It's 9.
9, and these are just
2-person tent.
Two-person
two-person
tents.
tents. Okay, so you got plenty of room for people in the tents.
Mhm.
Okay, so everybody gets a plus 20 for the tent, and a what else did you say you had?
Bedrolls.
Bedrolls.
Bedrolls. You
It
get
ha-
whatever. You
it
get
already
whatever
has.
bonus if you have a special bedroll.
Fantastic. And this is your toughness?
Endurance.
Endurance. Oh.
Okay, you need to make 2 more rolls by morning.
2.
Yes, every 4 hours.
20 for the tent. And then, okay.
Christ.
Okay, so all I need to know is, did you fail? And whether or not you're spending fortune points, dark deals, etc.
You're going to need to give
So,
me a bit.
regardless if you succeed or not, you have to make a roll. Make the second roll.
Yes.
Garbage.
Okay.
Yeah, it's every 4 hours you're gonna roll.
I'm good.
Oh
Is the
my
halfling
god.
cold?
Okay.
So you're minus 10 to everything now?
How are
The
you
first
that
one is to 3
unlucky?
stats: your agility, dexterity, and ballista skill. The second one is all stats, total minus 10. You get to the 3rd level, you're starting to take some damage. That's when frostbite's setting in.
Okay, Boris just has a minus 10.
So
I already have
you're snuggled up nice and tight with the dog and that nice Talian bedroll you have under a tent, and you're still freezing.
Because I succeeded, do I remove my prior conditions?
Rolled all the doubles.
No,
I wish I was
it
playing.
does not heal till you get one.
Right.
Just making sure.
Yeah. It's
Sadly,
all we're
pressed.
doing is counting how many negatives you guys accrue until you get to a warm spot. They don't go away.
I need to get back into developing my brawling.
Gordon still has
Okay?
that.
Don't feel bad. You might have rolled a 97, but you rolled a 99 under 101 skill.
You wake up to feel water dripping
Okay.
on you from the roof from the freezing rain, where there's a hole in the tent apparently.
He didn't get a bonus for the dog?
Gordon succeeded the first one.
It wouldn't be a 30.
Wouldn't be that big of a bonus.
Actually, it would be a lot. Dogs are a lot hotter
Okay,
than we
Gobble is fine.
We could have just kept the horse and Tauntaun inside of
are.
it.
And the dog's bigger than me.
I
A lot bigger
I
than
don't
me.
think we could have.
I could
done
literally
that.
sleep inside of it as it's curled up.
You don't have lightsabers.
It's not. I'm not treating it like a tauntaun. I'm
That's
like,
what he was saying with the
curling
horse.
You said kill the horses, get sleep inside them.
I mean, if is that a freeze to death?
I still plan on taking my guard shift that night too.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
I'm assuming that everybody is.
I have a broken arm. I already
Okay.
So by morning,
Fine.
several of you are quite cold. Everybody's very cold. Some of you are suffering effects from it.
I'm fine.
Okay. I assume nobody got to level 3, or did you? Okay.
Oh, I only rolled once so far. So,
Okay. So you might.
what's the bonus for having the dog?
I'll give you 10 for the dog.
Shit. I mean, it was just a really bad roll. It wasn't like my skills that
I agree.
super
I
bad.
agree. You got plenty of bonuses. It's-
During my guard shift,
Mhm.
I take a lantern and I do look around for any type of shrubs or
Oh my god.
anything.
job.
That's a
in the
good
area.
roll, but
Got another one.
like I said, it doesn't improve until you can warm up.
If there's any shrubs.
Once again, I'd like to
anything
point out
in
that
the
the
area.
dog's natural temperature is like 104.
You got +7 that time. You were quite warm when the dog stayed.
Nice.
Nothing at all.
He was still wound up with that fight. He had troll meat in his tongue. And
Yeah.
Okay.
in the morning, he has strange growths on him.
The dog's gotten bigger.
Okay, so next morning, you guys wake up.
Farts are-
6 o'clock or so in the morning.
Keep it warm.
You guys wake up, break the ice off the tents. New layer of snow covering up most of the signs of combat.
Do I need to click the bed for Boris because he was injured? Or rest and recover hit points?
Sure,
Is the storm still going on?
Oh shit.
it's still snowing. The rain has stopped.
He healed
Oh,
0
yeah,
hit points.
definitely.
Hold on clicking that bed.
What?
It has to be in a stable, comfortable environment, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Okay, well, it doesn't
as
matter.
soon
He
as
didn't heal
Oh,
any.
yeah, but hold on before clicking that
Yeah,
bed.
it's definitely not a stable, comfortable environment.
I'll double check, but
Yeah, it's also still raining tomorrow in the morning. Lots of snow coming down. So, what would you guys want to do?
Pack up and go.
Okay,
Yep.
We
You
gotta
guys
get out of this cold.
head out early.
My eyes.
am I still driving?
Not yet.
I'm pretty sure we determined you haven't
No,
had
I
a better.
was driving because you didn't want to have the risk of the wagon falling off, and I was the only one supporting.
Are
bringing
you
the wagon
actually
out.
driving? Are you
That's
actually
right. I
riding
was walking or riding
horse.
a horse or something, wasn't I?
What?
You
You're
were
actually
you
gonna
were
ride
hoping
the
to
horse.
guide it on the side.
That's right. I was guiding the horses.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he can't drive.
I don't know that. He says he can, and we made it 3/4 of the way up
Yeah.
the mountain.
He obviously knows how to.
I know how to drive.
I'm more worried about losing the wood and stuff.
I don't understand your character.
He climbs onto the horse, snaps the rein, and says,
We're all gonna die.
along,
We're all gonna
Leonidas!
die from exposure because we're gonna lose the tents. You know.
I'm fine if you want to drive. You've seen my skill. I did technically fail by 1 SL last day. That's why we didn't make it to
Oh,
20s.
then I'm. Well, I'm.
Yeah, that's why you guys were delayed.
Okay, I'll try.
That's why we got the trolls.
You're rolling phenomenally though, so that's sarcasm.
Well, and you're freezing.
Oh yeah, you're -10 to everything.
I'm
Including
gonna
You
attach,
drive.
I'm gonna attach my warhorse to the cart.
I also have minus.
You're going to attach the warhorse
Oh,
to the cart?
fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, and
How
I'll
do you
ride
get
on the cart?
-10?
I rolled a 99.
Oh,
So not a
I'll
fail.
ride on the cart.
Okay.
I'm not driving.
Don't
You guys
roll
are
my
still
water
even at
off.
-10s. I
If
know
the
you're
wagon
still
goes off the
better
cliff,
than me.
it'll go with it.
That's
'Cause
fine.
You got like
I'll kill the
what do you have,
entire
50 something
group, so-
agility
Wait,
No.
hang on. It's the
You just
drive.
kill the
Yeah, I
supplies.
do, but
It's
drive.
and me who cannot
based off
drive.
agility.
No,
Okay.
my agility is only at 32.
Okay.
I have a
And
33.
I'm gonna
Or
help.
27 actually.
I'm gonna help guide
let me
because
see.
we were giving them
No,
plus.
it's
Sure,
higher than that.
sure.
It's
Okay.
32. Yeah.
So the halfling is going to drive, or the wolfkin,
It's my dexterity that's really high.
or you?
A halfling was gonna drive.
Well,
Yeah, I think it says too cold on the.
Until I told them I was
Yeah, my dex is
also cold.
57.
well then you can't drive either
Can I help drive?
unless you have ranks in it.
If you
I do.
have driving, yes.
I do.
As long as you have one rank in it, then you can help drive.
Oh no, I do not.
You can even take the reins.
I have ride.
I have a
You don't
30.
need a rank and drive to do it. It's a basic skill. Everybody can do it.
Okay.
I have ride horse. Not
All right,
sure.
so they're
And
gonna help
again,
me
the
guide it up.
trade-off is if the driving goes bad,
Yeah.
everybody helping is at risk. In addition to any horses that latch to it,
That's
are
fine.
serious risk.
In the,
I have to be on the cart. With
in the
drivers.
morning,
Mhm.
I, amongst my road wardens,
Mhm.
with how they did, I passed a silver amongst each of them.
You know, pay them all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're giving them the money to pay the toll keeper so when they die, right?
That's 2 silver.
Yeah,
So,
it's
yeah, you need to give them another one.
1 for each eye.
All right. What bonus am I getting for these two guys helping me guide them?
10 each.
All right. All right. That puts me.
Matter of fact, you can use those 2 silver to block his eyes out.
There you go.
Ah,
All right. So I am not guiding or on the cart at all. I'm riding a horse.
Okay? So you failed, but just barely.
so close.
Okay, so with the accumulated ice and snow, with the assistance of everybody else going is fairly slow. It takes till early afternoon,
Well, don't you
to
use the
make
highest skill whenever you're
far
assisting?
enough along that in the distance you can see what you believe is Hope Square.
Cool.
Okay, that is the penal colony. It is a large. From the
Silo.
outside, it looks like a fortress. Lined, it basically just the outer wall makes up the side of the cliff face, and it's lined with windows 30 feet up that are covered with iron bars, and then a large set of stout wooden doors for the entrance. There's a couple of unlit lantern sconces outside, and what looks like a couple of statues to the god Shalia.
Shalia is the goddess of healing, not justice, right?
Okay.
Okay. Just that was a question.
Do you have a religion knowledge
Ulrich.
or something equivalent?
Ulrich. Ulrich.
And
I have
Add the other one from our warehouse.
I have knowledge.
the rogue confirms your theory. That other
That's all
than
that
that, yeah,
matters.
you're not sure. I mean, you recognize the god, and you have whatever implication you have as far as what they worship. Your character doesn't have any specific.
Knowledge.
I understand that we have to spend points for certain knowledge, things like that.
Some things are automatic.
But like, for instance, my character was dealing with the Shalia temples and everything, healing and everything. So I would just generally know. Okay.
Like I said, as far as players, if you're familiar with it, I have no problem with it. Okay.
Another
If you're
reason-
looking for confirmation, that's where the skill comes in.
Another reason I ask is the Grey College is specifically against the cult, the cult of Verena, I believe it is, the cult of justice, because they view it as the cult of Verena views them as against their goals.
Are you for anything?
Nope. Against it all.
God, that's what it's been ever since we've been in.
We are against them and them and them and them and them.
I'm just
I'm hearing a lot of against,
I-
nothing for.
I'm telling you the description.
That's
He's
how
for
wizards-
shadows. He's
that's
for the
how
shadows.
wizards are.
I walk up to the doors.
Okay, you guys pull up your cart in front of it.
Uh-huh.
Bring it to a stop with a bit of a slide. You guys are all freezing.
Yep.
Given the amount of time, give me another endurance roll. This time without tent benefits.
Control. Oh shit! I passed it.
Okay, thank you. Don't fall asleep at the wheel.
Fucking passed it. You guys turn around and there's just a frozen halfling.
Ah, yes, so never 99.
Yes.
We like it.
So you're at
failed
level
by-
3 now?
I knew too.
Okay. So you're really cold now.
Would I be in a bedroll?
No?
I know.
If we need to roll with 99 tonight, guys, I got it covered.
You-
I've rolled in the high 90s today multiple times.
okay. There is a pair of statues outside, right on the side, dressed as the same figure in Shalian nun decoration.
Cool.
Okay. There is a iron chain next to the door, like a pull ring, and the door itself.
All right, pull the chain
Okay.
or hang off it, whatever I have to do.
Sure. Bits of ice and snow and everything crack off of it. And somewhere beyond the wall, you hear a distant gong. And then you wait silently in the snow and wind and everything. About 10 minutes or so go by. And then you hear some movement on the other side as something big is moved out of the way. And then the door opens up, and you see several soldiers dressed in Kartsberger livery and uniforms. They're all wearing holy symbols to Shalia. One of them opens up and says, "What do you guys want? There's no deliveries today.
We just seek shelter from the storm.
This ain't no inn. Move along.
Where's the? Don't we have a letter?
This is Hope Square. This is a prison. You got prisoners to deliver?"
No.
Okay, I'm gonna put on that blindfold I was talking about. 'Cause just remembered.
We're on mission from the Duchess, and we're looking for shelter for the night.
Which Duchess? Matt quickly pulls out his wolf kid notes, which is fine.
I've got to find this. Well, it's the Kartsbergers.
Emmeline von Kartsberger.
General Kartsberger sent you?
I'll hold up the I'll hold up the medal or whatever I got in the letter for the.
From the princess.
Yeah, I go.
Okay.
I'm confused now. Is this not the same county or anything?
Okay, so you're in the county of the Kartsbergers, their territory. The medal that you had was sent from the Princess Todbringer, Princess Katrina or Katerina or whatever,
Yeah.
from Middenheim, directing you guys to go to Emmeline, the leader of the Kartsberg force, at the picket line, present to her her token. So it's a symbol of the Todbringers.
We have a letter from that, right?
Yeah, but we're not.
You
they
have that
hate the
letter,
Todbringers.
Okay,
They
in
hate
that
the Tod-
case,
And you also have your disguise.
yeah, in that case, I'm going to pull out my other fake documents.
Okay, and I mean, you saw this place for a while, a distance away. So as you guys approach, if your intent is you're trying to portray yourself as one of these three possibilities, that's fine.
Yeah.
They're trying to figure out who you're talking about.
I thought we got the letter or whatever from the
No,
Duchess or
you
whatever.
have never talked
Okay.
to Emmeline.
Okay. Then
I
I'll pull
remind
out my
everybody,
stuff.
they hate the Todbringers. Do not bring up Middenheim.
Okay.
But look,
Okay. So I'm from
We don't hit anybody.
Hold on, gentlemen. We can talk about this inside where we're not all freezing to death.
Not our problem. This is a closed facility.
It
Your
will
turn.
be when Emily
I'm-
von
These guys your prisoners?
Your turn.
which ones?
They look at all of them.
No, these are my.
You know how this
Se-
works. You got legal authority. You're welcome to get in, but we're not an inn. We're not a rest stop here.
I'm going to present the documents.
Okay.
And my symbols of nobility.
Okay. And you are whatever that northern group
Hellstein.
was. Hellstein. Okay.
Wait,
One
hell,
with the one with the army that's growing.
Ah.
hell or elf?
They took a look at it. Give me I'll give a perception roll. They study it.
Do they know how to read?
No, but they know the symbols.
Oh, okay.
Can recognize it. as
Knowledge
visual.
nobility. I don't know.
Yeah, they look at it. They peer at it very closely. And they say, "You know what this is?" No. Looks official to me. Okay. I guess so. Move that wagon in here. They open up the door all the way into a large covered area, like a forum area. Beyond, you see a second set of doors that's wide open, and then just a large courtyard that leads to a central temple to Shalia, as well as at the far end, numerous doors and jail cells, cage openings, just open air into the walls of the mountain.
Holy crap. You don't want to go to prison here.
In the center
Won't
of the
be there very
courtyard,
long.
No.
in the center of the courtyard, what's notable is there is a single nun of Shalia standing in the middle of the courtyard, just covered with a thin layer of snow, arms stretched out, staring into the sky.
Is
that
that
where
a
we're gonna-
statue? point at her.
What? No. That's the sister.
Is that what we're?
The sister? She's the only one here?
Um,
I don't care. I'm getting the
It's-
cart in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whatever.
they open the doors, let you guys haul the horses and everything in. There's plenty of space in here. The place looks dirty, but solid and maintained. They don't really care about how it looks or how it's cared for, but obviously it's very sturdy. They take your paperwork and hand it off to a captain of the guard who recognizes it and says, "Oh,
Probably. They might
Heinrich,
have the trolls.
you guys are a bit out of your area. What brings you all the way to Hope Square?"
We are currently, for the security of the Empire, since the Graf does not approve of the military actions that we've been rising, we're going up to the, whatever it's called, the picket, to see if they require any assistance from our excess military.
Okay.
That's the goal. We're gonna rise.
Okay.
And potentially get an alliance going.
Where's your army?
I am an ambassador to go up here. It would be a shame to bring the army all the way up here to have in this such bad weather and just to get declined.
A couple of guys behind you says, "He thinks this is bad weather." Oh, says, "Oh well, that probably makes sense. Don't want to waste your time going all the way out there." So, anyways, I guess you guys can warm up here for a bit if you want. That halfling looks a little blue in the face.
I messaged you. I don't know if you
Yeah,
saw it.
I saw it. Yeah, you walk out into the courtyard. It's notably another 20 or 30 degrees colder out there than it is just in this entryway. Outside of the wind, outside of the rain and snow and everything, it feels almost comfortable here. Just inside the stone, it's still cold, but comparatively, it's quite a bit warmer. And they have a couple of fires burning different places, keeping the place warm.
Can I try to detect if the winds of magic are still flowing?
Yes, they are without change.
Alright.
I need to go.
Yet very chaotic. Figure that out.
Lots of change.
Yeah,
If they have any piles of wood around,
they not visible. I mean, they have stacked firewood here,
none.
but no, they grudgingly welcome you in. They say if you guys need a place to rest, we can, as emissaries, we can set you up with a location, get you some rest. It's fairly basic. We don't really keep much luxury here. Certainly not what you guys might be used to, but you're welcome to warm up. Maybe get a. Okay.
It's 10.
Oh.
I'm not
Okay.
staying up late.
Okay. Well, you could. You can get some quick food, and then head on your way.
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Maybe we should ask. Well, I'm not there.
Okay. Yeah, you wander out into the courtyard. It's large, maybe a good football field size.
Wow.
Like I said, other than this nun standing in the middle of the snow and the ice, there's a temple at the far side, fairly sizable. You can hear hymns and singing coming from inside. And up on the mountainside, there's various trails and cliff paths and everything that lead to the various doors. Here and there, you can see movement in the cages.
Ooh.
Look at these as portcullises, better said,
Yeah.
in the side of the mountain, not actual open-air cages.
So it probably leads back into a bigger room, not just
Yes.
a little cube.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Still would be pretty frigid and pretty horrible.
Yeah.
Okay?
I plan on getting a good rest, so I want to find whatever they said about food and getting warm. That's what I'm focusing on.
Sure.
That's why I went to the temple. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm not staying here.
Yeah,
Just
they
stay freezing talking to these
give
guys.
you some of their food. It's basic, military meal type stuff.
We got some fresh horse meat. One of our horses we got set upon by trolls. One of the horses got taken out before we could kill them all.
Trolls. You only lost one horse.
Yep. 3 trolls. Got left the burnt corpses on the
How
trail.
long ago?
How long ago was it? I don't know.
Now you need another
4
medic
hours?
to heal the water.
Yeah.
A couple hours.
I think it was a few hours down the trail, 4 or 5 hours down the trail.
Oh, good. Put it on the fire. They're still good then.
Oh, the horses?
No. The meat.
Yeah. Here.
Wait, are you talking about the troll meat?
No, the horse
Oh,
meat.
okay. Oh, I got
Horse
very
meat. We
confused
haven't
there.
had horse meat in months.
I'll break out some of that.
What do you eat?
Trailer rats,
You
probably.
know what?
He holds out a bowl of something nondescript and tasty.
Goulash.
I will go ahead and use a cooking roll
Okay.
to use some of our provisions and see if I can turn
I
this
hate
hurt
you.
meat
I hate you so much.
Okay.
into a good meal
Into a
for
good
the
meal?
soldiers.
Sure.
It's called gaining favor.
I get it.
Okay.
Or
we're
I could
nobles.
ruin the horse meat.
Yeah.
We're nobles. We don't care about.
Um,
I'm not a noble.
Where the recipe list?
I'm the only one described as a noble.
I am.
I'm
literally-
looking. Every time they were talking, I'm like, this may not be as good as you're used to. What? This is great.
I have to get up. That's why I spent
It
the
is
20
so
gold.
weird that the one who has the highest status is the one with the highest status in the group.
You?
Yeah.
I'm a copper or a brass.
I know,
Gold
that's the
I mean, at a
preferred
minimum, you can cook
status.
something nice anyways.
Yeah.
Or at least attempt.
I'm gold 1.
I never get above brass one, so that,
I'm not allowed to accrue wealth. I'm gold 1 and I can't accrue wealth.
She need to play a beggar brass 0.
Yeah, they don't get much up here other than
Roman
rat,
social status.
the occasional
Zero
eagle,
upkeep.
yeah,
and
that's pretty awesome actually.
cave worms.
Cave worms.
Yeah,
Those are edible. You guys been eating those?
yeah, that's what what do you think you're eating?
I'm not. No. We're fixing up this horse.
Okay.
How many guys you got here?
They list off maybe 24.
Should we wake them up or get them out here for some fresh meat?
I'm sure if there's actually good cooking, they'll come.
Okay.
But plus, if they don't, then that's more for us.
How
Just-
often do you have
Skype me.
storms such as these?
This is a nice spring day.
Do you
So
have
we need
mutation
endurance, right?
in this your ranks?
Mutation? No. Shalia protects this place.
And my eyes haven't changed?
Nope.
Christ. I was kind of hoping they would.
All right, I'm gonna cook some moot meal in hand,
Okay.
which
Make
will
some hand sandwiches for him.
make some hand sandwiches, which will give us potentially a plus 10 toughness.
Do you know that recipe?
Oh shit! I forgot. I have to
Correct.
spend experience to earn.
No, you have to find the recipes and then expend experience and gold to learn it. You only had a couple of them. You could make a basic meal, a hearty meal, and I think last time you found you added the hunter's roast.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll make the hunter's roast.
Okay, which is fine. I mean, it's less about what you're making versus
Yeah.
you're cooking food for them. That's fine.
Yeah, the hunter's roast gives me gives everybody a plus 10 toughness. So
Okay.
if I crit success, it's plus 30.
It's nice and spicy and everything. So. Okay.
It is by tombs.
All right. So
It's breakfast time too.
do I don't remember. Do the provisions and all that give me a bonus to the cooking?
No, they're required for the components.
So there's
to make
nothing really to modify this. It's just
It's just
a
a straight
straight
roll.
roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Good luck, everybody.
You got this. I have.
Yeah.
It's
Good enough.
It's compatible. I mean, they seem overjoyed by it. They say that this is pretty darn good. It's better than their normal stuff, but ultimately you cook up the horse and some of your spices and things like that.
I think it's an intelligence.
It doesn't quite meet your quality, but they seem quite happy with it. The guards seem very open to discussing with you. They swap stories back and forth about how those Toddbringers are ruining the land and causing problems and so forth. And
I get up and walk away when you start talking about that. Not that I support Toddbringer, but yeah,
I mean, they're neutral as far as I look. They don't really seem to care.
that's good.
So, other than that, basically they're a garrison of prison guards.
Hmm.
What do
The
you
place
use-
is. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What do you use for fire? For firewood?
We collect firewood, coal,
From what?
the mines.
Can you spare some? We unwittingly sit on this trek with no wood to burn, and it's been quite cold. at
As you
nights.
see, no clothing either.
Yes,
You Northerners really don't know how to survive in the
I've been
ice, do you?
fine. I've been perfectly fine.
I'm dying.
Yeah, we could probably spare some coal. You mind sparing a horse or two?
Okay, we'll give you a horse. You give us the coal, but we also need like cloaks or something to help keep us warm. Do you have any?
I'm gonna argue that we just need it. I'm not gonna give him a horse or two.
I'm not definitely giving him 2. That's fuck that noise. We already gave him horse meat.
Did we bring the cows with us?
No.
Where did we leave those at? Back
Left
in
them in the
town.
village. Yeah.
That's too bad.
Mutant milk.
I love that the Hacker group is consisted of
I wanna try the RPO.
Midheimers and
Okay.
Northerners.
So
And we
if you
still fight.
give me a,
Here's the light.
I guess a diplomacy roll,
Oh,
charm roll.
Or
Give me
haggle.
a charm roll at a -20 because they're not willing to just give up military supplies.
That's fine. I'm gonna first roll a secondary roll with my blessing.
Oh, okay.
Because I get bonuses for charisma based stuff.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
So I get a +10.
You put on your best face thanks to Ronald.
And can I get a bonus for blathering with them also?
You can waste a whole bunch of time.
Well, it's I mean it's charm versus intelligence and stuff like that. Otherwise I don't see a huge amount of use out of blather.
Blather is typically like
I get a bonus for blather when applying it. So
Yeah, it does give a bonus because you confuse the opponent and are able to convince them more easily. That's what it's supposed to do.
I mean, it also gives them stun conditions, but I don't see that at all happening during combat. If I just like,
It's not. It's more of like getting past a guard. You stun them, and then you can get past them while they're trying to recover and figure out what happened.
Yeah. Wait,
Type stuff.
what?
Yeah, you can only attempt to blather at a character once per scene, or until they wise up to your antics. So,
Ooh, so it's a negative thing.
Can I assist him? Because I have quite a high skill in everything.
if you can assist, you can assist him in charm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine with that. Fundamentally, you're trying to requisition, like I said, military supplies. They're somewhat open to trading for it, but they're not willing to give military supplies to the whichever group you're
Can
from.
I use war politics to leverage the fact that we're nobility in order to assist them?
No, that's what he's already doing. I mean, you can identify what the general relationships are, but you basically you could already make that assumption that the group that he's referencing is considered neutral to this group.
Yeah.
So they're open and they're discussing. They're anti-Toddbringer, like Matt mentioned, but it's more a matter of them
But you're
giving
pretty
up
sure
military
super
supplies
high,
for
was a priest.
a foreign power, and they're not willing to do that just on his request.
Or what I was going with is, if we are envoys to a foreign power sent to your leader, then if we are to die on our way because we don't have the proper supplies, it will fall on you. And it will fall on the people who did not provide, and it will cause.
But nobody will know because we're dead in the fucking
Well,
mountains.
first off, and that only applies if they're a military outpost.
That I didn't. That's not the story I portrayed to get up here.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're prison guards.
Yeah.
That's their whole purpose here. So they don't really care whether you guys get up there or not. You're friendly. You fed them. They're willing to trade, but they're not just going to give stuff for free unless you can convince them. So
And then, do they happen to be cultists or criminals?
no.
Okay.
Really, not cultists.
Now there are plenty of criminals and probably cultists here
Well, I
that you could
didn't know-
talk to, but they don't have any.
Guards have the option to take the criminal
Yes.
talents. I didn't know they happen to have
No.
that because I get bonuses in addition.
In this case, you don't have to worry about that.
Okay. So I'm not getting the blather?
Correct.
Okay. And then he's assisting me.
Sure.
Okay. So it's just going to be a flat with the blessing and
Okay.
everything. Just flat.
Yeah, not a problem. Outstanding
There we go.
success. So after a bit of debate, some hearty meals of horse meat and so forth, you burn all 17 days worth of horse meat feeding the crew. They seem friendly and open to you, and they give you, we'll say, 2 weeks worth of coal.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
Assuming you can carry it.
figure
It'll
out a
be 5 bulk a day.
Well, we just got rid of 2 weeks of force meat. So
That was already.
We never really figured out how much bulk this wagon can carry. I crated everything up, so the idea that I could just stack it all in crates.
Understood.
What's a torch bulk? 1. Coal technically would burn at a smaller quantity, burns longer.
It does. I don't know what a torch bulk is, but it's misleading because a encumbrance is 0.4 for a torch, but a torch also is bigger rather than like a bucket or a box of coal.
I was just thinking, right? I get all that. What's a bucket? Out of curiosity. I'm just trying to say 5 seems like a lot, but I don't care anymore.
I think I can make this
Stop
happen
arguing.
because
A bucket has an encumbrance of 1.
Okay.
one of the rations crates is basically, I think, empty at this point.
I want to make sure
Yeah.
some of this hot food
So-
is the Shalia priests.
I have a larder
Shelly
crate
and
that we
priests
can
don't
just
ever come
load
out.
up
They don't
with
seem
charcoal.
to visit the guards.
I don't
Oh,
care. I
that
bring
cord-
food in.
Well, according to them, they don't interact with the Shellian priests unless there's specific directions.
So we can't just bring hot food over to them and
No. That's not done.
why?
Well, I don't know. That's how it's always been. They provide the protections for the prison.
Religious person?
Did you get over there and talk to the Shalia people?
I went in there.
Well, you went into the courtyard. It was cold. Then you started cooking.
Yeah.
You didn't get to the temple.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, the temple's off limits as far as the prison guards and everything. The only priest they ever see is when the Mother Superior comes and talks to them, gives them direction, which is uncommon, or the nun that sits out there all the time.
Maybe write it to the nun? Or have the
She's
nun-
insane. I don't want to get close to her. I think she's got to be. Look at her. She's got to be freezing.
Yeah, they shift one of the sisters every 12 hours.
She's not okay. It's not a matter of she's just standing there insane. That's her like guard. She's just there as
Maybe she's channeling the power of the gods. Can't you see
Yeah.
it?
I have a blindfold on.
First off, second off, well, arguably you could see magic anyways, but you can't see the channeling aspect. You see arcane.
Got it.
Interesting. Oh well, they're lost.
No, dawn and dusk, they switch out the nuns. Another one stands guard at night. One stands during the day.
I thought I could do.
Don't understand any of that mumbo jumbo nonsense.
None.
But Shallian protects this place.
So arcane magic and stuff like that. Religion has like no visual cues other than the spells
Well,
does.
the
Like,
reason I ask is I was able to see remnants of the cat. Originally. The cat in Midtime, which the cat was presumably same spell you're
Magic and deities are a fickle thing.
All right, that's fine. I'll accept that answer.
I mean, if you saw the religious stuff, it's because obviously the gods wanted you to see it.
and who says that was a prayer blessing?
Yeah. It might have just been a magic cat.
Okay, fine.
Or he has more talent you're not aware of yet.
You're just Ronald. You're just here to screw us with screws.
They have decent skills though.
Maybe he's a wizard also. So, anyways, you guys stay here for the day, warm up, etc., and then head on.
Yeah.
According to them, the journey on to you guys are going.
Yeah, I'm healed.
Can I heal?
Yeah, you guys can get a rest. Okay, from here, it's about 24 hours to the picket line. The pass from here slopes steadily downward. The weather supposedly gets a fair bit better.
That's strange.
It's only -10.
Yeah, well, coal. I mean, certainly the coal will be helpful. Feel free to trade it away at the picket line if necessary. But my understanding is they have wood and other supplies that are brought in on occasion. Otherwise, at a minimum, it would help you when you leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I do some
Yeah, they recover by the end of the day.
moving around of stuff and I'll end up with an empty
I'm
larder
fine.
crate.
It's packed full at this point with the cold.
larder
I'm fine.
crate.
It's packed full at this point with the cold.
I figured as much, but it was basically empty. The only thing that was left in it was spices.
I love
So-
the smell of burning coal too.
Sure.
It smells so good. It does.
Okay.
I will
Install
keep
oxygen
the blindfold,
deprivation.
but I'm not going to have it on.
Okay. They also provide you with appropriate winter clothing,
Ooh, nice.
which won't completely protect you if you're a halfling, but will give you a sizable bonus instead to perhaps help you. So they wonder why halflings never wear shoes, especially in the mountains.
Nicely done on your
We got hairy feet.
getting us in there.
So
It's what I spent that gold on that wanted me to have.
yes. Is there anything else here that you guys wish to do, or is your next step then to head on towards the picket line? Because I
I'm
know
gonna
we're
be
getting
nosy.
late.
I'm gonna be nosy when I have some time and look around.
Okay. Where specifically?
I want to try to poke my head into the temple.
Okay. The temple is sealed. There are no windows. There's only the central door.
It's killing me too. I'm like, I want to go open the door, but I can't.
According to the guards, the only ones they ever see is occasionally new nuns that are brought in
Mm-hmm.
that are added to the temple. And when the Mother Superior addresses them, she emerges to speak to them.
I'm not stupid enough to try
The
to cast in here.
rumor is the Shalian temple is nothing but women, which normally would be a problem with 20-some odd prison guards and, according to them, a couple hundred prisoners. There's never been a single incident in recorded history that they have had problems.
Could probably handle themselves. That's why.
Quite probably. Okay.
Sisters of Battle in there.
They only hear.
That's all I could think of.
They only hear singing from inside. Nobody ever emerges, so they don't know what happens when people get old and die.
We'll find out we're on one of the Imperium's feudal worlds. We open the door, there's a bunch of broads in power armor. Like, oh!
Okay. Other than that, like I said, they have approximately 100 prisoners, all exiles from the Empire, predominantly from the Kurtzhaven places. That basically, if you get accused of a crime and it doesn't warrant putting you to death, they send you here to freeze
Yeah, so you get put to death.
and work the mine
Just-
and dig coal.
Okay, so.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just not going to tempt myself. I'm just.
I would help you, but I'm not stupid enough to try to cast from this place.
I want to go in so bad.
It's killing me.
Well, the way I see it is the only reason why they're keeping closed up is because they're chaos ridden.
And I agree, especially given, Chaos Storm constantly according to them.
You sure they're not trying to hold it back? I don't know about how
Go out there into the courtyard, see if you feel it.
I can feel it now.
I'll help him out there. Come on.
grab him by the hand.
I have it off. I have the blindfold off.
Oh,
And grab him by the broken arm.
Fine. I'll go out into the middle and
Complete calm here.
what?
the Wentz magic are calm here too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Alright, let's go.
We will wrap up here and then pick up in a week.
Okay.